we should be good.
For you to catch up?
It is dark. You can hear the distant, muffled sounds of cheers, but you cannot see anything. There's a loud crack at the doors in front of you as they slowly raise up, revealing a large circular arena with 3 tall pillars in the middle. It's about 150 feet across, made entirely of polished, engraved granite. Above you, you can see a massive crowd of mostly dwarves, all cheering and throwing their hands in the air, mugs of ale. But at the northern end, there is a box where the master of the arena sits, an older dwarf, graying hair. He leans back in his chair, chin rested on his fist. Standing next to him is a warforged, tall, golden metal, and blackened wood. Now then, there are 2 doors in which you will start. Here. As you walk into the arena. If you want to make any checks, now would be the time.
All right.
Or do anything before the start of this.
I'm gonna do 2 inspection rolls, or whatever you want. Oh, with that?
Investigation?
Yeah, that's right. So let's see. Oyster is dense as a stump with a solid 3.
No, he doesn't see anything.
And let's see. Investigation. His brother is Clem is equally as confused of the surroundings with a natural 4.
Yeah, I
Yep,
guess
you don't
I'll
see
make an
anything. It looks like just
investigation.
a circular arena. Oh, well now.
16 plus
Um,
whatever modifier.
Okay.
Investigation.
So...
Investigation? That
Yes,
is...
investigation.
Okay, so 17.
Oh, yeah, no, you totally... Okay, so you would see that below the dwarf stand 6 guards, each grasping a lever looking towards the arena master. You would also see that the floor of the arena seems to be inscribed with 3 large circles, and there are small circles all around the edges of the arena. And the floor of the arena also has smaller, barely visible holes in them.
Okay.
Dang, I didn't roll for anything.
Right.
I have to go in the circles. B.
All right. So you would see the Warforged stand up, cross his arms, and then spread them wide. Welcome to Ranthar Granite Heart's arena. You have a dispute, and now you will settle it. This is a fight to the death. Only one team may walk away. Fight! Initiative.
All right. Okay, I'll give you Oyster. Starts off with
So...
15.
Plus 6 is 20.
And 17 for Clam.
Alright, hold on. Let me just get an actual note here for that.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
So,
Spot, Clam, Oyster.
24 spot?
Spot. Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, Oyster?
17. Oh, no. Oyster was 15. Clam was 17.
Okay. Alright, easy enough. So then, Spot, you have first move. What are you gonna do?
I'm right there. And so... 30 feet of movement is 3 squares. 6 squares? Oh, it's
Each
double.
square
Okay.
is 5 feet.
Okay. If they're over there, I'm gonna... Yeah. Okay, I am going to walk kind of towards the closest pillar as my movement. I'm only going to use half of it, though. And then...
So, 15 feet.
Yes. Then I am going to... Oh, crap, I don't even... Where's my notes? I don't have my notes on here. Give me 1 second. I am gonna... If I have the range, I'm gonna bake lightning lure.
Lightning lure? Alright, let me just pull that up.
Good, I don't know what that is, so I don't know how to avoid it.
Alright. Lightning lure, you create a lash of lightning eye that strikes a creature.
There's no range on it,
You
so...
can see within range. Yeah, Sidious, what is the range of lightning lure? Because, yeah, I don't actually have that one aside from
okay, so I'm gonna
your
move
little note
15
here.
for you
feet,
here.
so 1,
Yeah, I
2, 3. I'm gonna move basically like that. So I'm behind the pillar and they can't see me.
Okay. Is that gonna be,
That's one of the things I
I'm
can
gonna
do.
say just for the heck of it, lightning lure will be 30 feet.
So that's 12. Sorry. Right? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying
No.
to find the precise distance now. It's just for some reason
Okay.
the Oculus keyboard isn't working, so...
Yeah.
I was just gonna say, like, why don't we just say to, like, maybe about halfway through here.
Lightning lure,
Like in a
right?
circle. Yeah, lightning lure. I'm gonna bake lightning lure to the...
Lightning lure, 15 feet.
15
15
feet,
feet.
okay.
Oh, really close. Alright. Lightning lure, I'm gonna bake it to the second opponent that enters my range. I'm going to...
Opponent?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
going to then bake my... the rest
You
of
can
my
only
movement...
hold one action.
Oh,
Yep,
I can only...
one action.
Oh, crap. Okay, this is not gonna be fun.
It's okay, man. Your B team has just had combat nailed into their skull unforgivingly, so.
Literally,
Meanwhile, A
quite.
team.
Alright. Okay. Is that all you're going to do?
Nope, I'm just gonna cast Thunderclap as an intimidation against the two opponents.
You're going to try and intimidate them.
Yes,
Guess I would.
with Thunderclap.
Guess I have to.
It doesn't... It...
What spell slot is that?
It's a... it's a cantrip.
Cantrip. Okay.
Yeah, Thunderclap.
He's a
And you're
clappy
not
boy.
within... Yeah, it can be heard within 100 feet, but it doesn't affect anybody within 5 feet. Like, if you're within 5 feet, it knocks you back if you fail.
Yeah.
Alright, well, okay.
So,
Go for it.
intimidation.
And that's what kind of saving throws are those?
You'll find out in a second here. 18?
Yes. Wait. With intimidation... +3 is 21.
And what's the
Great.
range on the spell?
Oyster and Clem, you see this dragonborn in fierce armor raise his hands and clap them together. But you barely hear it because you're nearly 100 feet away, and it's not really that scary.
What? What?
Good brother.
Each of these is 25 feet. They're almost 100 feet away, so that's like, what?
Fuck.
Good job.
Oh,
that's
yeah,
your
so
turn.
I'll,
Oh, don't worry about it.
Yeah, I'll make the second
Does that
opponent.
sometimes.
Unless you got any
Just go
bonus
for 'em.
actions and no baking. All right.
nope, I'm good.
So that was your turn. It is now Clem's turn.
All right. So. Okay, and I'm gonna say. We're gonna go with the. This one is the little lizard one is gonna be Clem. So I'm gonna first take my movement. Where's this? Neither of them have speed. I think it's 25 feet what we said for Otter folk
Yes,
in the
25
past. So.
feet.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keeping under cover, and I think I'll just. It's not going to happen, but for him, since I can't do anything, I'm going to bake Acid Splash for any enemy entering my perimeter, 60 feet range.
60-foot acid splash at 60
Quick
feet?
query.
Okay.
Quick query, is Driftwood with Clem?
No.
I would say
Right.
no. I mean, I never prepared and got. Well, no, I have one vial of heavy acid I did collect from him weeks ago.
That is correct.
All right, so yeah, baking acid splash, putting Clem still out of field of view. All right, I'm done with Clem's turn. Now for Oyster. Oh, yes,
Okay, yep. Oyster's turn.
Okay. Oyster, being a little more brave, is going to immediately cast Shield of Faith upon himself, increasing his AC to 20.
Okay.
Oh, when did you get that?
Myself, a fight arena, I have an AC of 18 plus 2 on Shield of Faith.
Ooh.
That's a reason I'm semi-confident. Okay. And, let's see. Gonna use a dash bonus action. Wait, do I have? Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm within line of sight with them. Save the rest. And I'm gonna fire a shot with my short bow. See if I can...
Short bow? Alright. You have line of sight, so go for it.
It's not gonna hit. I guess this is gonna be more of an intimidation thing. And, 7.
Alright. He raises his bow, pulls it back, and fires it. And it just buries itself in the dirt, nowhere near the dragonborn.
Alright. And I'm gonna use my movement.
How many bolts do you have for that, by the way? Or is it a short bow?
I think that 20. Whatever
20?
default,
Okay.
whatever card was.
Yeah, keep track of your ammo though, because.
Yeah. So let me just jot that down. Okay. All right. After using my dash and an attack, I'm going to use my movement, put myself behind the pillar, out of his field of view.
All right, behind the pillar. All right, is that the end of your go?
Yes. Yeah, that is the end of my turn.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't like the D6.
All right, so
I want to see what's...
all of you would notice, due to your passive perception, that the older dwarf kind of points his finger down at one of the guards with the levers. And that guard just cranks that thing. As a loud crackling sound can be heard coming from the pillars, as lightning bolts bash out of them and strike everything nearby.
Oh,
So,
thank God I didn't climb down.
everyone within 15 feet, you get, roll me, you get 1d12 damage, and roll me a strength savings throw.
Strength saving throw, okay.
Okay, 4.
So you take 4 points of damage.
Wait, he's nowhere...
Or,
Yeah, I'm nowhere close.
You take 4 points of damage.
Oyster.
Cocked. Strength saving throw of 21. And that was 6 points
Okay.
of damage. Or how many points?
4 points.
4.
Just
Okay.
All right.
Where do I find my
So
resistances on
lightning
this?
arcs across Oyster's body as he grips his weapon tightly, remaining his hold on it.
If you had any
All right.
Oh, wait,
resistance-
I just found it. There.
All right.
Yeah, if your
Also,
resistance is natural, you'd have
let me
the
just-
idea. If you had
that wasn't a roll.
resistances Here,
Nope.
Class 1s would be up here.
Okay.
Interesting. Just
Spot.
is rubbing
It is
off
now
on you. I
your
like this.
turn. It is now your turn.
Oh, sweet. Are the
Are
posts
they
still electrified?
or? Yeah.
No,
Oh, okay.
nope. They've since gone down from their initial discharge.
And that is a 30-foot. Like that. Other one is 5. The other one's another 15. Oh man, I am a close range bitch. Okay. Huh. Okay. Well, seeing that there's a ranged guy, I'm going to use my movement to go right up to the pillar. So at 30 feet, that's 6 spaces. Or I can move up to 12.
You can get right up to these lines.
Yeah, you can.
Right on this.
You can dash. Yeah, you can dash at the cost of your action, but yeah.
Now, I'm just gonna run. I'm not gonna dash. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm still hidden behind the pillar, and then I'm going to draw my scimitar into. Let's see, which one am I? I'm gonna go into my right hand,
Okay.
and then I'm going to make an attack if anybody comes within my attacking range. I'm going to attack them. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you can do that. I was gonna say if you dash, you can't make an attack, but you didn't dash.
What's the
Well, I have
range
2
for
attacks
your
also.
scimitar? It's 5 feet, isn't
It's
it?
5 feet.
Yes.
Yeah.
Basically adjacent space.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if anybody comes close, I'm just gonna wail. Hello.
All right.
And then I'm going to, before I end my turn, I would like to cast True Sight and see if I can see either one of them through the pillars.
You wouldn't be able to. True sight only shows the truth of things. It's not X-ray.
Oh, you may see something interesting
Figure
on
out
Oyster.
Mm, kind of.
Yeah. Or lack of something,
Alright.
rather, maybe.
And then, since I baked an attack, I haven't done an action because I don't really have.
No,
prep
that
for
would
actions.
action is
if
base.
that's your action, yeah. If you hold an action, that is your action.
Oh, okay.
I give him credit. He's picking up baking a lot faster than others.
And
that was my
at the
entire
end of each
plan.
round, that falls off, right?
Yeah, that basically gets unused, so I don't
Yeah,
get to stack
yeah. It's
those.
basically to the end of the round. Yeah.
Okay.
So as soon as the next round
Alright,
starts, it falls off.
I figured.
Unless you are someone
always
at the
good.
end of a round. Unless you're someone at the end of a round, then it lasts.
Then you get a
till
full
you're-
cycle.
But
Basically,
It
Yeah,
lasts
till the
until
end.
your next turn.
yeah.
Okay.
Whereas if you aren't near the end, it to the end of the round.
Okay. Makes sense. All right. Clem,
my turn.
go for it.
all right. Let's see. I'll use my dash as a bonus action and put myself in line of sight. So, I need a 1,
You gotta go a little
2,
further.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, as I have them in sight, I am going to cast Magic Missile at level 1.
Magic Missile at level 1? All right.
4.
Yep, those all hit. Go for it.
3, 8, 12 points of damage. Ghoster.
All right.
Okay
You
then.
put your hand out, and you blast out 3 darts of the magic missile as they home in on their target and just strike all over the dragonborn's body.
And use my movement to get out of his line of sight.
So this is how it's gonna be.
Don't worry, I can only do that 2 more times. I am squishy with spells. Oh, and that would make now it's Oyster's turn.
It is Oyster's turn.
Oh, okay. This is gonna get. All right. You know what? Time to teach him how this works. I am gonna use my dash bonus action. Actually, no. I'm gonna do a regular dash. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and a hit. So I'm
And
gonna
that is my
strike-
bake.
All right. Well,
So
yep, he
first,
cooked his action. So
Yeah, so-
first, go ahead and do your attack roll with the scimitar.
Okay. And then this attack bonus, I get a +7.
Yep. So you
Okay.
add that to your attack roll.
18.
18
So
total.
close.
It,
Yes.
you whip out with your scimitar, and it impacts his armor but bounces off and deflects away.
As I slide in with my charger ability with rapier drawn. Oh boy, oh. 25.
25? What was that?
Ooh.
Okay, 25. So that, yep, that just barely hits. Go ahead and do a damage roll.
That is a 1d8 plus a 1d8 plus 3, 7 points of damage.
All right. This little otter folk in heavy armor just comes sprinting up to you, slides in, and jabs this thing right into your leg, drawing a bit of blood from between the armor plates of the Dragon Rider armor.
Ooh, okay.
And let's see, do I have a... And you know what? For my second, for my main attack, I am not gonna do a traditional strike.
You dashed. You
That was
dashed.
a bonus action. Bonus action.
Yeah,
He has his.
no,
rogue
you dashed
beast.
and then you bonus dashed.
No, that was a full.
Was it? You.
That was yeah.
It was six spaces and then another 6 spaces.
That was a full single dash.
Okay.
Oh no!
Interesting.
Wait, no. You said 6 spaces each. That. Yeah, no, that would be a.
No. You would only be able to dash 50 feet because your movement speed is 25. So that would have
Yeah.
taken your movement.
Yeah,
But
so-
you can still do a normal. Yeah.
Oh yeah, so I would have walked a little bit and then did my dash. Yeah. Okay. All right, and then using my thing, I'm gonna grab my my symbol of Pelor as I look deep right into his eyes and cast command, as I say, prone.
Do I look like a dog to you?
That
well.
is command.
That's the thing.
Down spot, down.
Coaster, give me a wisdom saving. Or let me quickly check this. What description? Why are you so bad?
Well, it's a 20, so.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a 20? Yeah, yep. You just, this little otter folk just points at you and says, prone! And you just kind of look at him and shake your head no.
Damn it.
It would be just for future reference.
Mm-hmm.
It would be a wisdom saving throw against a spell DC.
Yes.
So you'd have to be 13,
Which-
and you
Yeah, 13.
beautifully did. That ends my turn.
Alright. That ends the round. Once again, the dwarf points at one of his guards.
Ooh.
Alright.
It's a 5.
Now then,
Are
you
these
would
traps all
hear
his doing, or have you
a
guys been
distinct
collaborating?
click, chunk, as each of these circles spins 180 degrees. Clem, please do a dexterity
Wait.
saving throw.
I'm not on the circles.
You are within 5 feet
Of.
the edge of the circle.
All right, dexterity.
Because like the whole floor has shaken from this.
Okay.
Like these
okay.
are not light things spinning around.
Ooh. How's 16
Oh yeah, you're
do me?
fine. The floor shakes, but you maintain your stance. And you are ready for combat.
Oh, fuck! No, that oyster's got to make a dexter save too.
Does he? No, he's more than. Wait.
No, he's closer
Oh
than.
no, yeah, yep, he
Clem
is.
was.
Yep, he is.
And oyster gets.
Yep, he makes it.
17.
He also maintains his stance on the ground. All right. So
Oh,
I
center
also need to do
gravity.
this. Nope. All right. Spot, your go.
Shouldn't have gotten close. Oh, crap! I totally
You
forgot
really
my
shouldn't
tail
have.
reactive ability. Oh well.
Too late now.
My tail's
The
reactive
tail
ability for
whip.
my armor.
Ah, no trip. That's only if they come from behind.
Oh, only from behind? Okay.
I was wondering how that works.
Well, that's action. Question for you. If I restrain a creature, can I still attack it?
Yeah, if you're holding them and it's within, if it's like one arm, if it's like, say it's a large creature, you wouldn't be able to because you would need both arms to do it. But
Mhm.
since he's a small creature, the restraining would essentially just be like Why you hit
You've
me,
got to
sir?
beat a strength check against Oyster.
And that would also count. That would be an action rather than a bonus action, correct?
Yeah,
No,
attacking.
grapple is a action
Oh,
in
that's
and
right.
of itself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's
So
strength
I
to
would-
strength.
I should just... Okay, yep, go ahead. If you want to do that, go for it.
Well, let's see here. That Thunderwave, which I still need even the stats of, so I won't use that. Well, first thing I'm gonna do is if I try to throw him, that counts as my action, right?
Grab and then
Okay.
throw. Yeah, I'd say that's an action.
Okay. Well, I'm going to one-handed attack him twice with my scimitar as hard as I can, and then after that, I'm going to try to grab him and toss him behind me.
And that
Okay.
Hmm.
That would be your attacks and actions. So you
No,
can
no,
only do
I get two
one or the
attacks.
other.
It's
You
gotta
get
be
two
one
attacks,
swing
yes,
and one-
but the grapple though is an action.
One would count as an action. When it says 2 attacks, it would be one would be your primary. You'd get a bonus.
Yeah. Basically, you can attack as your action, or you can grapple as your action. And the attack, you
Oh.
can do 2 attacks.
Yeah. So if you go
Okay.
for one attack, you get the other one. But if you don't get another free attack.
Okay, never mind then. I thought I had more.
Technically, you could do it with casting as well, since casting counts as an attack. So, like any offensive spells, you'd be able to spell and then attack.
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, I totally forgot about that. True sight first. What do I see on the otter in front of me?
That's up to Sidious.
Yeah, I don't have all the information on that one.
Nope, he just looked like a normal oyster.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Alright.
Well, I'm going to attack once with my scimitar and then attempt to throw him backwards behind me. So,
Well, the grapple counts. The grapple counts as
Yeah.
an action, as its own action.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't be able to do the bonus attack unless you attack.
I'm not doing a bonus attack. I'm only doing one attack and then throw.
Yeah, the throw counts as an action. Grapple,
Yeah.
throw, and that is an action, not an attack.
Yes.
Wait, so
Each
it's
of your
either I can use-
actions. Hold on. Okay. Each of your actions has 2 attacks, but you only get 1 action.
Casting
Oh.
a spell on yourself counts as an action. Baking an action counts as an action.
I know how to explain this.
Attack counts as an
Ghoster.
action. Only when you get an attack do you get another attack. So grappling counts as its own different action.
Think of it this way. Each thing is a code block. What that code block does is dependent once that code block is called up, but only one code block can be used per thing.
Yeah, I got you. Okay,
Machinists.
alright. Well, then can I cast Thunderclap and Lightning Lure at the same time then?
One
You would get one bonus attack. So it would be you'd be able to do like say a lightning lure and then the scimitar. 2 different spells that would count as 2 different casts, and you don't have that. You have 1 extra attack.
Mhm.
Alright. Scimitar, then Thunderclap to knock him back. That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
That would work.
Because apparently that's the thing I can do. I can't do anything else.
Attack roll. Alright, what's your modifier for the scimitar?
7. So,
Okay.
20.
Oh, that's a hit.
Yeah. That is a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
in the
with the
button nugget.
scimitar, it says 1d6 plus 4 SLA.
Slashing damage.
6, okay.
Ooh,
So-
nice.
10.
Okay.
So, Spot, you take your scimitar and you just slice it clean across his chest. His armor buckles and he takes a bit of a hit. You're gonna,
Okay. And then after that, with my other hand, I'm going to cast Thunderclap, which is whatever my spell DC is.
alright. Let me just pull that up. Spell.
Lay on hands.
Hold on.
Wait,
Spell
your
DC
turn.
would be based off of
I know.
intelligence. So it would probably be 10? It's hard to tell because you don't actually have
Yeah. A DC.
spells per se.
Yeah. If I remember right, it was like 10, like you said.
Yeah,
So.
I believe it's 10.
My DC is 13, but I have a charisma modifier +2. So.
You have your
Okay.
passive wisdom here. Then.
Oh, okay. So we use that then.
Yeah, so instead of passive perception, you have passive wisdom.
Oh.
So it's still
wisdom
10.
Yeah, it's 10. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
And that's a what saving throw?
Constitution saving throw.
Oh, you're lucky. This one isn't too good.
Ah. Dang
But
it.
it's 16.
All right. That would be half damage, right?
Well, he
Doesn't
is
have
close.
that conditional.
So on a field,
I'm gonna go
each
grab
creature
Calice's
within
card.
5 feet of you must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, creature takes 1d6 thunder damage. And that's all.
All
it
right, but
says.
he is still. Yep. Thunderclap should knock them back. This
I
is.
think that's what the
Or-
saves throw.
No, that was Thunderwave. Never mind. I'm getting my spells confused. All right.
Yeah,
Whatever.
Thunderwave is what knocks them back. Thunderclap is the
Oh,
damage.
gotcha.
If they fail,
Okay.
if they succeed the saving throw, they take half damage.
Okay, so roll a 1d6. 4. All right. So, as he raises up his hands and claps again, it's a lot scarier this time as you take 2 more points of damage. The thunder just rippling across your armor and body,
Okay.
shaking your bones and joints.
Okay.
And I still have movement.
Yep.
So I feel like this is a bad idea, but I'm gonna climb the post closest to us.
You're gonna climb it.
Yes.
Give me athletics.
I'm gonna ace this. Please tell me that wasn't a low roll. That is
Made it
a
up
9.
A 9? Okay. You leap onto this pole and immediately start sliding down. This thing is polished to a mirror sheen. You would need some serious grip to hold yourself onto it.
And it's granite, so yeah.
I just love the image of him. He's like, ah, turn around.
Oh, that noise goes there.
Do I still have movement, or did I use it all when trying to jump up it?
I will say you used half your movement doing that.
Alright. I will run towards the circle.
All right, 15 feet.
3.
You're gonna be on the circle? Okay.
Yeah.
And with that, any other bonus
my turn.
actions?
Nope. I am
And your
turn.
turn. All right. Clem.
All right. He went right into my line of sight. So first things
Definitely
first.
did.
Magic missile.
Magic missile.
3, 8. That didn't roll, so I'll mercy throw that one. Ooh, so 13 points of damage.
All right. Once again, that little otter folk just sticks out his hands as 3 more bolts dart into your body, hitting you in your weakest points.
Okay.
And now, if on a hit, would that be distracting enough to open an opportunity to use my hide bonus action?
I mean, he isn't really looking at you, so
Up to the DM, the current DM.
yeah, he kind of ran
Yeah.
away. I think he's more focused on oysters, so
That would be
yeah. Always at the end of your turn, make sure you choose which way you're facing, because
Oh, okay.
that is kind of important.
Well, I mean, since
so
I'm
for
running
this
away
case,
from him,
yes.
so
Okay, so I have to be this passive perception or an active perception to hide from him.
Active. Well, considering he's not really looking at you at all, I would say active at disadvantage.
For him.
for him, yeah.
I'm so sorry. So,
Well, no, fuck that. I got
12.
What'd you... 12?
I'm not getting much lower than a 2.
All right,
That's a
so I'll
one,
just
but-
3! There we go.
I'll just put myself upside down for stealth.
All right, yep, you are now hidden to him.
Okay. I'm so distracted by that. I am now gonna... Wasn't it? Attack, so... See, I'm gonna dash across the field here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Remember, it's 50 feet, so.
Oh,
Yeah.
There we go. Okay. And that will
Said
end.
50.
I move back too.
You were here, and then you moved back to there.
That better?
There you go.
Okay.
Okay.
And that ends Clam's turn.
All right. So you just duck onto the ground and scurry along like some kind of water weasel out of water. Oyster's turn.
Okay, now Decidius, I'm gonna need another ruling on this one. With shove, if I use my charge ability to shove, would that cause would that require a saving throw to not go prone on his part, or do I just push him and he slides?
Shove isn't a knock prone. You would have to force someone prone, like grapple and then force them prone.
Okay,
Shoving is literally moving them spaces.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I mean, you could always try and jump on his back.
Yeah, let's...
No, there's not any sand in the arena.
No. I'm just trying to think of...
Pocket sand.
Pretty much.
I'm gonna have pocket acid on Oyster, or on Clam. I'm not gonna use it though for the sake of fairness, because I feel like I'm doing decent, so I'm gonna hold... Okay, so for my normal movement... I want to try an experiment, so I'm just gonna 1, 2, 3 try to jump on his back and bring him down.
That would actually activate my tail attack.
That would.
Yep, your reaction activates.
So that's that's an unarmed attack, so basically hands or simple melee.
It's it's an unarmed attack. 1d4.
1d4.
Wait, it's an auto hit?
Yeah, you just tried to jump on his back and it slapped you.
Okay. I don't know if I had to do a save.
1.
All right, 1 point.
Stings. All right, so...
Yes.
It knocks
all right.
your
So,
feet off.
also, all right, real quick here, I need to do contesting strength. Because it's technically a grapple.
All right.
So proud of what you call it.
Oh my! 23.
What'd you get? Was that a natural 20 or just 23?
Oh, that's 23. I had a 19.
Got 19.
All right.
And I get 12.
What'd you get? 12. Ooh.
So
I'm
just on his back.
No.
Oh, I feel...
All right, so as Oyster comes...
They can totally just refuse to have you on their back.
Yeah, no, okay. So, Oyster comes sprinting up, getting whacked by that tail. He gets a little mad. He jumps on the back. But Spot isn't having any of that. He reaches up and slams you to the ground.
Oh, no!
So...
Oh, no!
Congratulations. You failed.
I am now prone.
You are now prone.
And I'm guessing that... and I use my regular movement, so I don't...
But yeah.
I don't think I... Can I use my bonus dash to get up?
No, because you have to use an action to get up.
No.
Okay,
Yeah,
I like this. I don't like this, but at the same time, I like the struggle. This is getting good.
How many? You only moved 15 feet, right?
It's not an action to get up. It's half your movement. Your base movement, not a dash.
Yeah.
Oh, so I don't have half. I use 15 feet, so I wouldn't have half my movement to get up.
You could. Yeah, you use 15 feet. That is more than half of your movements, or more than half of your movement. So you wouldn't really be able to get back up.
Ooh. Okay. That.
Well
It's my
done.
turn.
All right. Good job. Well done.
Please no 5. Please no 5. That's a
Please
1.
no 5. Nope. Once again, the lightning arcs up from the ground and strikes out at those within 15 feet. So, Mr. Sneaky Boy, you are zapped for 6 points of damage,
And
as
a
well
strength
as
Yeah.
Spot. You are also caught up in that, and you take 6 points of damage as well, and do a strength saving
I have a
throw.
damage resistance to lightning, so I'll take
You have
3.
okay, so you take 3. All right, and also a strength saving throw.
30. I got 16
Strength
plus a
saving
modifier,
throw.
17.
Is
And I would say, because you're resistant to it, you will get advantage.
well, I got a 16 plus
30.
7, so that's a 23 off first.
Oh yeah, you totally hold on to that. That lightning just arcs across you, but you're no stranger to lightning. It's your natural element. It barely hurts you, and it just strengthens your arm. All right, what'd you get? Oh, 16? All right.
17 or something like that, so.
17? All right, Clem, you also get struck by this lightning, and it just lights you up, and it does not feel good. You kind of shake a little bit, but you hold on to whatever you were carrying.
Because I want to spice things up, and this makes sense, but should I roll Constitution to see if I break stealth?
Wait,
Nah.
no, if you take damage, you're automatically broken from stealth, yeah.
Broken
Okay.
from stealth? Okay.
Oh.
I thought that would only be on, like, a hit from another character.
No, any damage, you're automatically
Any
broken.
damage?
Okay.
Oh, okay. That,
Cool.
all right. Good job, guys. Good job. All right, Spot, it is your go. You have him right where you want him.
Yes,
At
on the
advantage.
ground, prone.
Yes. Also, just so you know, any attack you make, like melee-wise, is at advantage because he's prone.
That's what I was trying to make you go down. Hard.
Yeah, that backfired,
so-
didn't it?
I know. I still have a little magic ranger
Before
in
my
the
round,
distance.
I had true sight up, and I saw him sneaking. You know, after
No.
he got struck by the light.
That's
Lightning
It doesn't-
that's
it
true
doesn't-
sight.
it-
It's not.
Yeah, true sight is looking like in Legend of Zelda, where you're looking through the lens of truth. It doesn't let you see people
If
sneaking.
I was
in
using
that,
my
it's just
cloak, if I was using my
reveals the map,
cloak,
like-
you'd see him.
magical stuff like that. You know.
Oh, okay. He's actually using
Yeah.
ground cover and stuff like that. All right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
that
just
was a natural
sneaking.
sneak.
He's being a hobbit.
Ground cover. It's smooth ground.
Scuttling like a little gecko. Just
Yeah, he's doing that thing where you're just like trying to stay in their peripheries. Like,
Right.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, I really want to.
what the heart tells
Okay.
you. This is no holding back.
All right.
So I'm not with magic
I,
missile.
I'm going to use my actions as attacks. So I have 2 attacks. I'm going to use my breath, or I'm going to use my scimitar first to attack Oyster. So,
Go ahead and do an attack roll for that.
which is
Attack roll at advantage.
That's with the 20.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep, and you add your scimitar's
Take your-
attack bonus to
And
it.
pick your best.
So 17 plus 7, that's 24.
Oh, that's a hit. That's a hit.
Oh, that
Now we-
definitely hits. So go ahead and roll for damage.
Damage, which is a 1d6 plus 4. So
All right,
6.
6 points. All right.
Okay.
And then
now you're-
for my
I'm not looking too
next
hot.
attack, I am going to breath weapon the little otter in front of me, which in this case is a line of 30, so it can't go at him
Yeah.
because I'm just gonna stand there. So just
Wait.
basically like,
All right. So that is a
lightning
Constitution.
5 by 30 line, 3d6 lightning damage, DC 15 Dex save.
Dex.
All right. But because you're prone, that's a disadvantage. Not that you made it anyway.
7 and
Okay, roll that damage.
I like a challenge. Don't piss off Oyster.
3, 5, getting lucky.
6.
6. All right, so
Fuck.
Spot just takes his scimitar and with a grin, he just slashes hard and hits you square in the shoulder, blood spurting out. And then he just rears back and out of his mouth, lightning covers the entire area around you, zapping and shocking you.
Lightning, huh?
Yep.
Yes.
I mean, I have to try to hold my weapon.
Yep. Strength saving throw, please.
That's why I was going, yeah. 5.
5. Oh yeah, you drop it. It's right next to you, but it's no longer in your hand.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Is that all you want to do?
I still have my movement, so we're gonna start running after Clem. So
Clam? All right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh boy.
Don't turn your back on Oyster. Never turn your back on
Clam.
Oyster.
I did.
It's now your
it won.
turn.
Using half my movement speed, I'm going to pick up my rapier.
Clam, not Oyster.
Oh,
Clam.
oh,
I know you want to get
sorry.
Oyster out, but no.
I forgot what order I'm
All
coming
right.
in. Okay,
And at that attack, though, from you just slamming him on the ground and slicing and dicing, the crowd is going nuts. They are cheering, "Dragon Rider! Dragon Rider!" And they are eating it up.
mhm. Okay, so. Why do I have a battle
Corey, you're keeping
axe?
track of my health as well, right? I'm just wondering. No? Okay.
No, that's your job.
I know I landed
Oh,
like
no.
a 13, a 12, and a strike with the rapier.
I'll only tell you what I'm at if you tell me what you're at and the DMs allow it.
Hold on.
No, I'll keep that
no,
secret until.
hold on.
Okay.
Okay, the condition of bloodied is if you are below half health. Are you bloodied?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes for Oyster? Yeah, I would imagine after that.
I don't.
Actually do as
Lucky,
much
we didn't
damage as I
have to
hope I
use
did.
bloody in any of our things, even though we were definitely bloodied.
No, we do. Decidius usually goes off of like how bad he's looking. Is he looking bad? He's looking really bad. But bloodied is the
Oh, these are-
technical term for half health or below.
Oh, I thought it was. I thought it was like there was conditions to go with it.
No.
Okay.
It's flavor
Okay.
text.
Okay.
Bloodied is essentially a marker for any player and NPC in that someone is, like, hurting bad.
Low health. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
There
It is
a
also
status
used for
effect.
other things.
There is a status effect where there are certain spells that you can only use when somebody is bloodied, and
Okay,
there
okay.
are some status effects that can be activated when you're bloodied, like like bleed,
Barbarians and
bleed.
stuff. Imagine I have some. Okay. Well,
All
seeing
right,
what
so
he just did to
Clem.
my brother, gonna just kind of dash backwards here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do a. You know what? No, I have to keep that. Okay. And I'm gonna cast my last magic missile at him.
Magic missile. Magic missile.
Magic missile.
2, 6, 8.
8 points. Mark it down.
That's not the end of my bullshit mage range. That's just the end of my good stuff.
All right. So, anything else you want to do?
I don't like Ken. It's up to Oyster.
All right. Yep. Oyster's turn.
Okay, picking up my weapon and getting up. I'm fucking pissed. So, knowing that tail's still gonna strike me, I don't get air. That is a straight 1, 2, 3, 4. Charge rape from behind, just drawing the rapier, lusting for blood.
Tail
All
attack.
right. Gale attack.
Throw me.
Which is what, 1d4 again?
1d4, yep.
Oh no, I forgot to do
Dummy.
I forgot to do a healing or lay on hands before I did my action.
Well, you only took
Good
one,
job.
so.
Oh no. I only used no. I can still lay on hands. I got this.
That's right, you stopped. You didn't
Lay on
do your full movement.
Lay on hands is a bonus action. It is not a action, so it
Oh,
doesn't
really?
need to be taken.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
nice.
So yeah, all right. And
I
I'm
believe
thinking that
so.
rape.
I'm not 100, but I'll check that. I'll check.
Well, even though I
Hold on, I
haven't
can
done
check
an
it.
attack or anything, so I still have my
Spells.
action. So I'm just using my dash
Alright.
bonus action.
I
For
really don't like that dash bonus action.
you have it too.
Oh no, yeah.
That's
No,
a
I
full
don't.
action. No, that's a full action.
For
Doing
me,
what?
it's a full action.
Lay on hands. That's a full action.
Yeah, no, but I
Nope.
haven't used my
Yeah,
actions
no.
yet. So
There's a
Right.
similar thing that clerics can do that they get
okay,
later
what is
on,
my
but-
lay on hand pool at this level?
It is
It's my cards working, so
20.
Okay, I'm gonna cast my full lay on hands and just heal myself for 20 points. I'm no longer bloodied.
All right,
Yeah,
full.
bloodied was
you just-
the 40 mechanic, and it was not very good. It would be you'd get like exhaustion points and all this. It sucked. I'm glad it's
4E was trash though, so.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Okay.
Oyster, you take your hand and you grasp your holy symbol and press it to your chest as you chant your prayer as your body heals itself, restoring those cuts.
I have no more healing spells. So hopefully Clem is a little better. That ends my turn.
Ends the turn for Oyster. All right, that will be the end of the round. It's time for some more fun.
Who turns purple?
That's a 3. I don't like this. We're too close.
The Warforged bellows out a laugh, very similar to that as the dwarf master of the arena points to the man towards the center of the group. That man pulls his lever back as a small slit in the ceiling opens and a glowing, shining, sparkling ball descends until it rests just above the pillars in the center of the arena. I would like Clam, make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, is it the fucking wisdoms? Alrighty, so...
I was about to say, aren't I protected by the pillars a little bit? Kind of?
16.
You're not facing it, so you don't see it.
Yeah.
16? Alright, yeah. Nope, it's sparkly, it's amusing, but it doesn't distract you. You have a bigger problem on your hands.
It's coming right for you.
I just need to do this. Oh, goody! Okay. Um,
I don't like this. I don't like this
Clam.
game.
Clam, you would look up, and because you're so perceptive and you see everything, nothing slips past you. You see the
I have 18
Warforged kind
perception.
of disappear for a second as he comes back holding a giant wooden crate. And he takes that crate and he hucks it hard in your direction.
Okay.
And it just smashes to the ground around you, splinters of wood going everywhere. Get on
Right.
with the fight! He shouts at you. Go for it.
Also, would Uncanny Dodge have helped me with the lightning? For future reference.
Uncanny dodge. I don't know if it does.
Once you look
area
into that,
effects
I'm not
like
going to use
that.
the lightning on you. Because, I'm going to use one action and my movement to dash at Clam.
Oh, that doesn't. You don't have to do an action. That is a dash with a bonus action.
I don't
No,
know.
he doesn't have the bonus action, you
I
dummy.
don't have the
He's
bonus
not
action.
a rogue.
If they're using Charger, though, you have that bonus action to
No.
attack.
When you dash, you can make one melee attack or shove bonus action.
Stop saying
10
words
feet.
that don't correlate.
Yeah.
Stop trying to play my character.
Uncanny dodge. When an attacker that you can see hits you with an attack, you can use your reaction to halve the attack's damage against you. So anytime somebody attacks you that you can see, that they are in front of you
Yeah,
invisible.
but I didn't use it last time, so it still counts for a
You
full
were
hit.
prone, so.
Okay, so
No.
I use one action
Oh, yeah.
and my dash
Alright,
to clear the distance. So 30 feet is 6 spaces, and so that'd be 12, which
Yep.
puts me right in front. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, hey, look at that! And since I ran, I'm gonna go ahead and use my charge ability to make an
That's what I meant.
attack with my
He's
sword.
learning! He's learning!
Alright.
He's becoming a threat and an ally.
Just
Run
remember
forward.
for Charger, that is when you dash, not when you simply move.
Oh, yeah, no. Yeah. That's why I said that's why I dash. I
You
use my
the
action.
dash, okay.
Yeah, so I get the bonus action of doing an attack, which I will roll for right now. have D20 with my scimitar.
The dash charge ability doesn't stack towards your attacks. It's only when you do a main attack do you get the extra attack.
No.
Yes.
Oh.
So
oh,
no,
yeah,
no, no.
sorry.
Yes. So
I
basically,
see where
if you used the Charger ability and you come up and you do that attack, that is only one attack. Since your 2 attacks technically counts as your action, but you spent your action on the dash.
Oh, Clem, I might murder you this turn.
No. That means you only get 1 attack.
No. Wait. We're gonna do this in steps. Let's go.
Uncanny
Okay.
dodge, but come at me. Also, I thought I had 14 AC because I had studded armor, but
First, let's go ahead and I get a 5 damage to attack. So I first have to roll for attack.
yeah, all you have to beat is 14.
Yeah, that failed. Shit.
Really?
What'd you get?
I got a 9.
9. Plus, did you add your weapon to that?
Oh, 9 plus 7. So, sorry, 16.
That's a hit.
That is a hit.
That's why Charger's a threat.
Okay. And then roll for damage. You take another point of damage. Well, he takes his
Wait,
first
what?
point of damage.
Wait, what?
Sorry,
what?
5 because it hits. 1d.
5.
I am so totally confused because I'm
Hold
so giddy right now about what's going to happen. Ugh.
I think you might be reading something slightly
What
off.
weapon did you hit me with?
The scimitar.
Yeah,
It doesn't
so
say.
roll for
I already have my scimitar
damage.
out.
Plus 5 damage to attack or shove 10 feet. So essentially you do the normal attack and then you get plus 5 added to the damage, not to the attack roll.
Did somebody lose their
Yeah,
dice?
no, I only added the 7 for the attack.
Wait, no,
Or
it's-
the-
No, we just
Right,
threw all
Wait,
the dice.
no,
around.
it's
Yeah. So 9
Wait,
plus
so-
7 is 16.
so
I hit.
Does that make it? Does that mean it adds 5 to hit or 5 to damage?
5 to
5
damage.
to damage.
5 to
Oh, we've been
damage.
doing this.
You've been
weird-
using
the
it
whole-
wrong.
I've been using it backwards the whole time. Then.
All right.
This
Well,
is why I
luckily,
shouldn't trust you for
yeah.
rolling.
No, I.
all right. Well, let me just get over with my rolls.
Okay.
I still have a lot more to
All right,
go.
hold on.
2
Okay.
to
Not really.
attack. That just means I interpret
You
that
when you
obviously
use the
forgot about one of
charge
my
hit.
abilities.
No, it's the damage.
Let me look at that.
It is. Where is it?
Plus 5 damage to attack.
Right up here.
Plus 5
First
damage.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
So you think there's a lot more.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Okay. Well,
Just make sure you announce that action before you do it.
Okay, no. I
That
I
way
will
we
do.
know
Okay,
what it is.
so
Yeah. All right.
first
so,
attack-
damage roll for that scimitar.
which is 6 plus 4 plus 5,
15.
which is 15.
oh,
So,
okay.
go ahead and- If you're going to use your uncanny dodge.
Oh, that's
Now
on
would be the time
him.
to use
okay.
it.
15. So that'd be.
But don't tell him that. Bad DM. He has to come up with that himself.
Do it. A mysterious voice in the audience tells me, "Look out."
That's not gonna help you now.
20.
No,
okay,
it's
so-
not.
So it was on Clem. I'm just trying to. Okay. All right. And I will now use Charger more responsibly.
So you take 15 points of damage, and do I get the 5 bonus on the second attack since it's an action?
No, you
On
don't
that
get
hit.
a second attack because you're using charge.
No.
You only get your
Because-
second attack when you do a main attack. Like
Yeah,
main
only when you
action.
do your main attack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because you used your main action to dash.
All right, well, okay, in that case, I'm going to use one of my actions called Action Surge, which allows me to take an extra action. I am going to slice you twice with my scimitar.
Yeah, I believe Action Surge you can only use once per fight.
Yes.
Yeah, once per
It
rest.
says once per rest.
Yeah.
So
All right,
I'm going to do another...
You can do
I
that.
only took 6 damage from that one, so...
Go ahead and do your attack roll on that first attack.
Wait, oh, it's too late. We let it happen, so I can't undo that anymore.
So that's definitely
I
going
don't
to
think
hit.
it would have hit.
That's a...
Nope, he hits.
We were both using charger wrong, so... Oh, it's too late.
So 7
Alright,
plus
first attack
14
hits.
is 21. Yep.
That hits. Go ahead. That's another 10 points.
So 5.
Yes, another 10. Sorry,
Hold
I
on,
forgot about that
bonus
extra.
action. Quick question here. Bonus action. Can only one bonus action be used per turn, or is it just
It's
Yeah,
whatever
you can
Horizon, I
use
think.
you can use several stacked bonus actions. Critical Role, one of the rogue characters, has separate bonus attack actions, so he can end up doing 1, 2, 3 attacks, and then he uses bonus action to do another 3. So he's essentially doing dagger, 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 dagger.
okay? So bonus actions are not limited in number.
No, as
Unless
long
they
as it's
come from
not
a
like,
pool.
as long as it doesn't explicitly say.
Gotcha. Okay, makes
Okay,
sense. So you can just
so
keep
that's the first
dodging and
attack.
dodging.
Yeah.
Second attack.
And
It's a
I'm gonna
reaction
roll
anyways.
again. Please be good. That is a 7 plus 7 is a 14.
That's just hits.
Leave that jam. All right, damage roll.
So damage roll. So whatever this plus 4, which is 9.
9. Ouch.
And then
So 9 total.
yeah, for that last attack.
That was 9
is
for
okay,
that
nine.
last
so
attack.
So that'd be a 5.
So let's see. I did 15, 10, and 9.
Shit.
Nasty.
How fucked up are you?
All
Bloody.
right.
How about that?
And I'm not done yet.
All
I'm
right.
not done yet.
He's not done yet.
I'm
This is gonna be a
I
good
am
flavor, I
gonna
can
use
tell you
my
that.
I'm just gonna use my bonus action, Second Wind, regen 1d10 plus 6 HP.
Wait,
Sure.
is that? Oh, fuck off. I hope
Like I said, I built myself for battle.
you are
So-
right next to me though, so I can't fail this next devious bullshit.
10.
So
So I
That's,
regained 10.
Once per rest. All right, 10
It's
HP.
a
Okay,
fighter class
so
ability, so yeah. Totally
pull up
works.
that heavy acid
All right.
specs at Decidius.
so Clem, you just see as your brother runs up behind this dragonborn and heals himself. The dragonborn pays no attention. He zooms in on you and just books it over there, raising his scimitar as he strikes you hard against the chest. And it hurts. You dodge, but it still hurts. And then he immediately wham, wham, right across your arms. And you take a step and you kind of glance it off, but man, you are not looking good.
I told myself I wouldn't do this for Ghoster's sake, but apparently he has the advantage. So
You don't
that
say.
little
Fighters,
little-
man.
yeah, I know, right? I like it.
I like how I said, I like how I said
Proving
they were gonna
himself-
wait Charger until the end, and it's like, well, nope, this is going not my way. Okay.
And now we've used a non-canon fight to figure out how to properly use Charger, so we don't have to worry about it messing up any more campaign. Because I'm pretty sure half the success from the arena fight was because Charger was used wrong. Oops. Oh well.
That's because I had
Okay.
to balance so many things, stuff like that
I
slips
know.
through.
I thought I was using it right in my case. I wasn't trying to slip anything past you. So, Clam's turn, you said, right? It's Clam, then it was.
Clam's turn, yes.
Okay. I'm taking out a little present out of my pocket. A vial, or a bottle, of heavy acid. Gonna uncork that,
Oh.
and seeing he's right at me, just gonna splash it right at him, right in the chest.
Right
It
in
would
the
count as a
chest, you
ranged
say?
attack. It counts as a ranged attack.
Wait, so that you just hit the armor with heavy acid and wear the armor itself down?
No, it's in like you have to make the attack first to land the acid.
Yeah. Because you could
So I thought
totally
that
screw
he
that
just-
up even at point blank.
So I'd have to beat his AC to hit it, or just like a certain value, because that's just throwing something like.
It's you'd have to hit him with it because you're currently reeling back and all this, and it's still you have to throw.
So I have to beat his AC.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can I throw it at his feet and splash him with it? So I don't have to hit his
I
AC.
mean, technically you could use your strength as well, but you would also be putting your hand into the acid.
Yeah, because
you could bash him with the glass, but you'd be exposing yourself to the acid.
Well, I'm just gonna instead smash it at his feet, not like on the ground directly beneath him, causing an acid.
So on the ground directly beneath you, because he's like right there.
Yeah, I'm right on top of you right now.
The
basically.
acid draws at 15 feet. Like.
Ooh, that is a
Yeah.
good. Okay, so
No, that's incorrect. That's a 10-foot circle. So
10 foot,
okay,
yeah.
so
it'd be that.
I'm gonna do that then because I can't hit that AC. Question is, how? Let me think. As
I do have one question after he makes this.
Oh,
Okay,
Jesus Christ, my golf.
And would just throwing something count as an action or a secondary?
Action.
Yeah,
Okay.
action.
It technically counts as an improvised weapon.
Okay. All right, so I'm gonna back up a little bit with just the normal movement. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna turn around and I'm going to throw that vial of acid near his feet for a splash effect.
All right, where exactly are you gonna throw it?
Just right under him.
You can't throw it right under me because that'd be an attack.
Well, you only
Yeah, you can throw it. can throw it,
Okay,
like,
so my
next to-
question is, Decidius, my armor, the armor covers the feet as well, correct?
It's full plate armor, yeah.
Full plate. Yep.
But
So you would have to get through my plate.
Ground
You'd
acid
still have
doesn't
to.
have to. Ground acid doesn't
Yes, it
have
does.
to ignore his AC. It's like it's like a
Yeah,
saving
because
throw or
you'd be
something.
technically standing in it.
Yeah, it's standing in it. It's a area effect. So
Aw,
it won't have the same effect as if you'd thrown it on you because the heavy acid would stick to you. But it's
Yeah.
currently splashed on the floor, so you just need to move out of the pool. So you take
So
the
you'll take
initial damage, but then you can move out of it and not take any subsequent damage. Whereas
Okay,
if he
well, you
hit
also
you with
take
it, it
damage
would be
exiting.
stuck to you, and you would have to get it off, or
Yeah,
put the
so he's
damage
gonna take.
every.
Yeah, because he'll take damage for it splashing on him, and then damage for leaving it, or damage for staying in it. So at least 2 hits.
Leaving, entering, or remaining in the acid pool.
Yep. Okay, so I'm throwing this. Let's go. Well, it's like one on the table, but
Right where you're at, basically.
no, I moved out of the way.
Where the shadow is.
Yeah, where the shadow is.
Yeah, I'm saying, like, you were right there previously, so as you ran
Oh,
back,
yeah, where I was
you threw
standing.
it at your spot you were standing.
Yeah.
Essentially,
So-
Assassin's Creed, you know, where they do that thing where they just throw it behind them.
Yeah. So these 4 spaces would all be considered in acid.
Yeah, okay.
All right. So
And I still have a
I
bonus action. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Wait, why do you have a bonus action?
6.
Is it
Dashing
because you're a
rope.
rogue and you use dash? Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's got
That'll
a
be
rogue
6,
dash.
7, 8, 9, 10. And I will end his turn.
all right.
The heavy acid, it's a 1d6 damage, and that applies
so-
to when you are stood with the initial hit, and then any subsequent movement out,
In
or if you
or around
if
it.
you
Okay.
end around in the acid.
Okay,
So
so I
you-
take
I
2.
just-
End
Right.
your turn.
Yeah,
End of turn. Yeah. So what was that for?
that was a 2.
2. Okay. Yeah. So 2 points
Okay.
of damage.
So
As
throwing it
this
on the
little
ground, it's-
otter folk.
Throwing it on the ground, it's not amazingly useful, but if you actually hit someone with it, they can't get it off. Unless they
Yeah,
use
there's no way I
water
could crack
to
his AC,
disperse
so
it.
I had to kind of just do an AoE with it.
Yeah.
So yeah, this little otter folk just kind of hucks this vial at you as this burning liquid spills out around your feet and kind of eats away between the chinks in the armor as he just dashes away, running scared.
Yeah,
I can't wait for Oyster to fail another a strength check against me and get thrown in the acid.
That was pretty great.
Yeah. I'm actually... Okay, so now it's Oyster's turn, and, I'm gonna make him roll in the acid! With my final spell slot, I will just point to him and command, roll!
Alright, wisdom saving throw.
A variant of prone.
Wisdom saving throw, okay. Wait, who is that that's doing that? Is that Oyster then?
That's Oyster.
Okay.
Beat 13 with the wisdom. Please don't, though. Because that means you have to use your turn to roll around. Like a little piggy.
Oh no.
Nat 20.
Oyster, you point out your finger and tell him, roll! And Spot just kind of turns around, gives you the finger.
Oh man, I
Good work.
So I'm currently facing them now then, right? Or am I... Oh, dang it, okay.
Now, if I do the dash to attack, can that be modified to a grapple? Is that...
No, with the dash, the charge attack,
That'd have to be a hit.
It is shove or attack.
Okay. I could, so I'd be outside the acid here, shove him further along through the acid.
Actually, about that, Koro, do I have to turn around? Because, I just had things splash in my feet, so I'm not really paying attention to somebody who tells me to lay down or roll.
Oh, well, no, if you don't want to turn around, you don't have to.
No, I'm not going to turn around.
I don't get to make eye contact anyways,
okay,
though.
Yeah.
It's just here in my line of sight.
Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, no, okay.
Trying to think of what his... let's see. Find... Running! 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
What was that for?
I kind of fucked. I don't know. I just want to get out of there. I need to regroup and think. Coach is becoming a threat.
He's always a threat. He has the best armor out of everyone right now.
Like I thought it does. I thought I had some hope.
Alright, so is that your turn?
Fighters, man.
Yeah, no,
Fighters, man. They are built for attacking multiple characters.
Oh,
Once again.
He's got Oyster running. Fuck!
Once again, the dwarf points to another guard.
Oh, a new
What
one.
is that? 5. No, we've already done 5. Those are the circles.
It's already done. Alright,
No,
so
I was
once
hoping it
again,
was-
these floor plates begin to spin rapidly. Clam and Oyster. And... No, you're outside of it. Alright, yep,
Okay.
Clam and Oyster. Saving throws, please.
Was it dex?
These are
Please
dexterity.
knock him down. Please knock him down.
Clam.
Oh no!
Clam.
Oh no!
And for Oyster a 10.
10? Alright, so Oyster just barely manages to stand on where he is, and it's a little rocky, but he holds on. But Clam, poor Clam, this thing just comes as a complete surprise. You'd think he would have known by now, but no. The whole thing shakes and shakes, and he just falls over and bam, smacks his face straight into that granite floor. Takes 3 points of damage as his face just biffs it on this polished stone.
I can't do a cutting dodge because that's just trip damage. Fuck.
Clem's face seems to like rocks.
Nice. Oh, fuck.
Well done. Oh,
Yeah.
All right. So, once again, that Warforged disappears, and this time comes back with a ball. It looks kind of heavy, maybe. And he rears back, and he hucks it straight at Oyster. And it pings him in the leg, and it hurts. It only does 1 point of damage. His armor is pretty good. And that Warforged just yells out, "Don't be a coward!"
I don't like Warforged. Oh, asshole. The dragonborn too.
You're never gonna run away from me, boy.
It's got armored skin. It's a prick.
Welcome to the family, son.
Spot, go for it.
Alright, well, since you have a max dash, and since you have a max dash of 50, and I have a running speed of 30, I'm gonna come right back at you.
Alright, roll for exiting the damage. Give it 1d6.
Oh, I have to roll for this?
That would be
that's
you
your acid.
rolling for it, Dungy.
Hmm?
It's your acid, dummy.
Oh, I just thought it was a ground effect.
2, 3, 4,
Alright.
5, 6, 7.
Just burns you for a little
1 point.
pinch of 1.
Okay, let me
So
do
you
that.
go
Dragon
sprinting
Rider.
out of it, and the acid just kinda... It splashes a little, but you're alright. You only take a little bit of damage from it.
Well, and since I dashed at you, I'm gonna go ahead and use charge again to make my
At
attack
advantage.
at advantage. With my scimitar.
Prone man.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Well, he can't use his thing, so that's 2 plus 7, so that's 9.
It's advantage.
Oh.
Advantage.
Thank you for reminding me. 15.
Yeah, that
15?
hits.
No, that definitely hits. Alright. Damage,
And
please.
so damage 9.
9? Okay.
Yes.
Clem, you're currently face planted, so you can't see this
Yeah,
coming.
I know. I wasn't gonna. Oh no!
That's a full
no!
9
No!
points.
No!
Did I kill him?
No, not yet.
Oh.
But fuck me sideways.
Alright, is that all you want to do?
Well, I'm trying to see what I still can do. I've used basically all of my one-use abilities. That's basic. If I use that. Yeah, that's actually all I can do.
Okay.
Alright.
So, my turn.
Clem, it hurts. You hurt. Everything hurts, and you're on your face. What are you gonna do?
And, oh, fuck.
Good job.
Kick it up. Using hit my movement.
Alright.
Take a couple steps back. The rest of my movement.
Remember you only 15 feet, so.
That's I only move 3 spaces.
Yeah.
And I'm going to cast Acid Splash.
Acid
That's a
splash?
direct hit. You must succeed a
Okay.
dexterity saving throw against 11. And I get to roll 2d6.
Oh, well, I have to roll my dex first, so...
Well, if
But you
it's
still
a-
will take half damage, even on a success.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So dex is
6
plus
or 3.
15.
Yeah, save it.
For-
So you take 3.
You made it. Okay. 3 points of damage. Alright. So, Clem, you
And-
turn around and you get up and you run and you huck that acid at him, and he just kind of ducks out of the way, but still a little bit splashes on him.
Okay, and I'm going to regroup with my dash.
How many rounds has it been now since you threw the acid?
1.
Two.
1.
He threw it last round, and I moved.
So there's now a 5-foot hole where that acid comprises. Every round it burrows 5
Oh.
feet.
Oh my god. Oh no!
Does
Oh
it still
jeez, I
do
have to
damage if we
adjust
throw
things.
people in that?
I have to adjust things. Oh no!
Right now it's only 5 feet.
Congratulations,
so
you
it's like a
broke the
pothole,
arena.
Yeah, no, that heavy acid burrows 5 feet per round, which is
5
why
feet
you
per
have
round.
to
Okay,
get some-
Is the
okay, no,
acid
we got a
still
little
down
bit of
there?
time then. Yes.
Oh no, yeah, that acid does not go away unless diffused. It's like
Baking
alien.
soda,
It's like alien blood. That stuff will just keep going forever.
Mm-hmm.
Straight down to the core.
Straight to the core.
Okay.
Which is why I was saying if you hit
speaking of
someone with
which-
it, that's really bad.
Right. So,
Never mind.
as the arena master sees this, he quickly stands up out of his chair and glares down at you. He is pissed. He points at 2 other levermen.
Oh, why?
Alright. The disco ball returns to the ceiling.
One sec, I'm gonna change the music. I'm gonna change the music for the disco ball.
Oh, wait, there's music?
And once
I wasn't
again,
even paying attention to that.
Oh yeah, roll 20.
those plates 180 degrees. Dexterity saving throws for everyone.
Usually
Okay.
electronic.
Disco
They were
ball's out.
treated. It's gone. So
No, this couple just left,
11.
I think.
nat
Okay,
20
Matt.
for nat 20 for Clem, and 14 for Oyster.
So those floors do their spin again, and the floor rumbles, but you're all used to it by now. You see it coming, and you are perfectly fine. However, those floor plates don't sound the way they did, and they seem to rumble a little bit more.
I'm eating the gears away.
Let's see, who, that was, okay, we're gonna finish your turn.
Yeah, I was just gonna bolt like a bitch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah.
Alright. That ends that turn. On to Oyster. What's he gonna do? Things are not looking good.
No, he's.
Oh. I think actually things are actually pretty even at this point, honestly.
Oh yeah, no, this has actually been a surprisingly good fight.
By the way, I need to be
He's,
out of here like 10 minutes before endgame, so.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
I got plenty
What
of time.
time?
Alright,
Endgame.
so-
Yeah, we got plenty of time.
Oh yeah.
Another
Alright,
2
I'm gonna
hours,
use
don't we?
one of my I'm gonna use my channel divinity, which isn't a spell slot,
No, like hour and a half.
to light up my rapier for a +2 attack bonus, not damage bonus. So I can
Okay.
give me a +8 on the rapier, and it's a Hail Mary. I'm gonna calculate this. This is a straight just sprint and hit. So, and that is a tackling strike.
You're gonna. Wait, was that Steam, please?
Charges.
Okay. A tackling
So-
strike.
Oh,
You're just
my
gonna jump
sprinting
at him.
strikes. So
You mean your
Oh,
charge?
right. Charge. A
Please
charge,
use its
right.
name.
it's Charger. Sorry, Charger.
I was gonna say, it's like, are you jump
17
attacking him? Because
17 plus
that's gonna be an
8,
interesting one.
25. That's a hit.
You. Oh, all right. Roll your
With
damage.
+5 to damage. And wait, no, there's a where is it? Channel Divinity. Also, Sacred Weapon makes +2 attack and magical light. I don't know what
It just
that
lights
does,
up
but-
like a glow
Yeah,
stick.
it's just light. It's just
Okay.
light.
Okay. So
The 20-foot radius, I believe.
yeah.
Yes.
So
That's one of the better light sources.
1d8 +3 +1. Oh, so that's 11 with the rapier, 16 with charger total.
16 points. Okay. So, once again, Oyster, in a stroke of brilliance, casts on his sword and sprints. Oh, does he run? He runs up and he just jams that thing straight into Spot's shoulder. And
Hail
blood
Mary.
spurts out. Right through that gap in the armor that's barely visible.
And
Does
is
it get
he
stuck in my
facing
arm?
us?
No.
No. Is he facing
It's a rapier.
me,
It's
or
long and
is-
thin. It comes right out.
The question is, do I get hit with a
Wait,
tail
hold
or
on.
not? Was he looking?
No, I was looking
based
right.
on orientation. Oh, you were looking right at him.
No, because I was
above
looking
orientation.
this way. Yeah, I was faced towards my enemy, so it's kind of to
Okay.
the side. And since he
The
kind of
side,
came at
I
an
would
angle, is that
say-
still behind?
It's
Ish.
essentially like I can't point down at this position because I'm a
The
fucking
back,
table.
the
so
back
let me
3
just,
squares.
I mean,
The back quarter.
It's like this, yeah.
Yeah, so yeah,
So
no.
like imagine quadrants
doesn't-
around him.
Okay.
That's rare. So no, the tail does not react.
The max possible damage with a Hail Mary strike. Praise be Pelor. Pelor's Pelor.
Pelor,
Oh my God, name.
Pelor.
Pelor.
Hold on. All right. Well.
Great speed body pillow.
You got lucky.
All right. And so I use my action. I use my dash. Oh no, wait! Because I use an action, I can't do a regular dash. Okay.
No.
But you still have your standard
Actually,
movement.
just
That's
a
a
loading
lot of
animation.
particles.
It's the loading animation. Okay. That will, unless I have, what's my character sheet say I have? Not a scrying orb. Don't have one of those.
Nope.
No, I can't do anything. So that ends his turn.
Ends his turn. Okay. That's it for that round. Okay, that dwarf is now standing on the edge of his platform. His face is red. He is mad. And
And
that
that
acid
hole is now
continues to
5 foot
burn
deeper.
through the floor. He once again points to 2 different levermen.
Oh
Oh
no.
no.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
That's a 6.
Oh yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes!
He points to one leverman right on the end who grins this wide grin and pulls the lever. All of a sudden, the Warforged turns and begins chanting, "Jur, bulls, jur, bulls, jur." And the entire crowd is joining in. Jur, bulls, jur, bulls, jur, bulls. And 2 of the gates open, and 2 swarms of rabid gerbils descend into the arena. And guess what? It's their turn. Okay, so who all is currently bloodied?
Oh yeah, I am definitely bloodied.
You're bloodied? Alright, is Clem bloodied?
Oyster is good. Oyster is gonna get
Oyster's
eaten by
good.
gerbils.
Okay, so,
Or no, Clam's gonna get. Oyster's fine.
Yeah,
Clam is
Oyster
fine.
used lay on
alright,
hands.
so let me
Oyster
just
used lay on
check
hands,
their
so he's
character
okay.
sheets. Do. Alright, movement.
Gerbils, really?
Alright.
If this kills
Rabid
me, I'm gonna be
gerbils.
sad.
Don't look at me, this isn't Verkan's arena.
This isn't Pokemon's.
I'm getting
This is
like fucking.
Ranthi's.
I'm getting Dishonored vibes with swarms of rats coming for corpses.
Technically it is
Okay,
modified
so-
stats for a swarm of rats, so...
Yep. Okay, so... Oh, that's
So
full
tiny,
movement.
that's terrifying.
So, this first pack of gerbils dashes, or doesn't dash, it runs straight for Spot and begins swarming all around him, biting and nipping. And they are going to try and bite you apart. So let me just check their attack.
That's against my
So-
armor, right?
That is against your armor, yes.
Oh, thank
Okay.
They're
God.
gonna climb into. They're gonna climb
Melee
into the shapes
weapon
of his armors like
Alright.
ants do to
So
crabs.
+2 to hit. Alright. So they are going to go ahead and start chewing at your armor.
There's no way you can win this.
And
Those are the next
they
20.
do not make it in. And that's going to be all of theirs. And this other pack is going to try and make it to Clam. 20,
Clam.
25, 30.
Oh
They
no.
make it. And they are
Oh,
going
no.
to start chewing apart Clam.
B14.
Nope, they do not.
Oh.
You just... So Spot, these little things are a pest. They don't threaten you.
No.
You aren't scared. You just stand there and deal with it. Clam, you kick them off and they're biting. They're nasty, but they don't make it through your shoes and armor. Oh, not your shoes. They don't make it through your thick ottery hide. And that's their go. So Spot, what are you gonna do?
All
I'm
right.
so
Well,
glad we got to use the goddamn gerbils.
I know.
Getting worried.
Well, if somebody could pull up for me, Thunder Wave, because I'm gonna cast that now since I've got just a nice big group of assholes around me.
All right.
I mean, I'll look it up as well, but I don't have.
I shouldn't have used all of my lay on hands. I should have saved a little to help my brother. He's gonna need it. Oh.
Thunder Wave.
Constitution saving throw, 15-foot cube. On a failed save, a creature takes 2d8 thunder damage and is pushed 10 feet away from you. On a successful save, a creature takes half as much damage and isn't pushed.
Okay.
All right, I'm just gonna roll Constitution right now.
Constitution saving throw.
Nat 20.
Let me just.
Constitution saving throw.
What does a Nat 20 do for a saving throw? Does it negate everything, or is it just damn you dodged it, you're still hurt?
That's a fail.
Oh, well, I need to start rolling now.
Okay.
What's the
2d8s.
what's the DC on that? It's 10.
10.
I'm sorry, it's 10.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
10.
so
I got a 20.
Okay.
Nat 20.
at 20. Okay, 2 points of damage, and okay.
Does 2 points of damage. And that goes for the gerbils as well, because they're still within my range.
Yeah, so wait, no. So
They
that's
sure
2
are.
points of
Okay,
damage.
hold on.
Sorry.
So halved. If you
And if
succeeded.
that's a 1, so I succeeded, and I also can have with my
You can't
rogue
have it.
shield.
You can't have it again.
Okay. Okay.
You
No.
can't have a
You can't
one.
dodge a magical attack like that.
And you're like
Fine.
dead within my range, so.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So, Spot, you take your hands, and once again, you do this thunder wave, and you shove out from yourself as these gerbils go flying off of you. They are crazy knocked back, because they are small and light. But they quickly
these are
regroup
also-
around there. And they take
Also
that
in the
2
range.
points of damage. However, these gerbils, they are tough sons of guns. They just buckle down, and they hold on, and they are not moved.
Okay. Well,
That was your
that was
attack.
my. That was one of my attacks.
Yep, he can still
So you
do
mental
a...
image of like 20 gerbils flying through the air. I see trees of green, red roses too.
Oh, I wonder what the kind of sound that'd be. 21 just squeaking through the air. As they bounce off the granite.
Okay, well,
The
I'm
stream has
going
not
to
been brought to you by
then.
PETA.
I would like to use my scimitar to attack Oyster in front of me.
Alright.
That's a +7, so that's a 19.
That's a hit.
19? I thought he...
Come on, big number.
That's right, it
Oh,
wears
10.
off. Alright,
10 total.
Yes.
10 total.
Aha! With uncanny dodge, I am out of the fight.
Oh no!
Wait, did the
So,
gerbils stay attached
Spot.
to him?
Yeah, the
Gerbils
gerbils
will
are
still
still
be-
biting onto him.
Yeah. So that
They're
means
chomping
that
on 'em.
means that's really bad for you because they're a swarm, which means that when they next attack, they can knock off 2 of your death saving throws straight away.
Mm-hmm.
Which is fine because I don't have any healing magic for the paladin.
Oh no.
You can stabilize without magic. You can do
Yeah.
stabilize, which brings them back to 1 point of health.
Okay. Alright.
Alright, so you
then-
take your...
Okay, go ahead. Well,
Alright,
actually, first, I wanted to
You
move.
take that
so-
scimitar and you just strike right across Oyster, and it just knocks him over and out, blood spurting from that wound as you create a nice clean cut straight across his chest and waist. He
Okay,
is not okay.
I'm going to move around him then. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm going to start running towards Clem. And I have my turn.
Alright. And your turn? Alright. Hold on. Okay. Go ahead, Clem.
Hey,
You're all alone.
Clam. Oh, it'd be oyster, you mean?
No, Clam. Oh,
No,
no, yeah,
that's-
Oyster, I'm sorry. That's right.
Yeah.
Right, death saving throw then, since it's Clam's turn.
I really hope I haven't been getting the two thing confused. I'm pretty sure I've been doing the.
No. Yeah, I goofed. So,
Okay.
death saving throw.
Oh boy!
Ooh.
We're not going to talk
That's
about. It's
one
not a
down.
one, but we're not. I have.
That's one
so
down.
the 2 bites from the rats. Just. Boop. Oh.
Oysters go.
All right. Well, seeing as normally I would try to finish this fight, but fuck, my brother is down. So, using my entire bonus dash, I'm gonna. Can I make it? Yes, I can make that.
Yeah, you can make it.
Okay, and I'm gonna do.
Since he ran beside me, like behind my back, like past me, can I use my tail as an attack?
Well, you were looking straight at me.
Yeah, you were looking at him, so I'm gonna say no.
Well, I can sidestep, and it wouldn't cost any difference. Okay, and I'm gonna attack that swarm of gerbils.
All right.
Charger.
Okay, so go ahead.
That one.
Oh god.
Oyster, you go sprinting at it. Your brother is in trouble. You need to get those gerbils off of him.
Yeah.
And you come in and you're going for your sweet charge. You've done this hundreds of times. It's your second nature. And you trip. You trip right on that small lip between the edge of the circle and the rest of the arena. And you go sliding in and accidentally stab Clam with that rapier.
Well, I have to do an attack roll, don't I? Which hits.
So Clam is attacking
And
Oyster.
you poke right into it. And he does not
got one.
look okay.
He's got one death saving throw left. Ah!
And you are also now prone due to tripping and falling.
Oh no!
I love how it was such an equal great fight and then the fucking gerbils arrived.
Gerbils haven't even done anything!
You're still not getting my soot ball.
The
How this
gerbils
all
are basically
started
just...
over- This all started
Yeah,
as a
started over-
football. It doesn't even have one fucking HP. You could literally just stare it and it would die. It has like no
The
attack.
dust mite? The dust
Yeah,
mite?
it's
Wait,
all over
who's
the
currently
dust mite.
carrying the dust mite?
It's the
Okay.
most wholly useless fucking creature in the entire universe, and you two are arguing over it.
Horrible.
Oh no.
What's the oh no?
Okay. Right. Is that the end? That's the end of Oyster's turn? No more movement, no more bonus actions?
No.
All right. The arena master looks...
No, I've already said it. I can't.
Nothing?
I was gonna get.
Okay.
I was gonna use my motion to get up, so I only dashed.
Yeah, I'll give you that if you want.
Okay. I need to get down because this is getting like surgical precision to get this thing not to
I know.
push.
Get those stuff.
All right. So
The
the
hole is
dungeon
now
master,
15 feet.
seeing the demise of that which caused the
They're
hole in
15
his
feet.
glorious
15
arena,
feet.
which is now 15 feet deep, he sits back down and motions off to one more of his loyal guards.
Two.
Oh.
I don't think we've seen two yet.
Oh. Oh. So,
Funnel's open.
as he pulls that lever back, there's a chunk. As something jams below the arena, and suddenly the floors drop 15 feet, just instantaneous drop. They don't smoothly drop, they
no.
don't do it gently, they drop
Fucking cool.
10 feet down.
Oh my god.
Remember we
So,
told you not to touch the
Ghoster?
buttons.
Yeah.
Please give me
Holy
a
shit.
dexterity saving throw. As for Oyster.
Wait, I'm at the edge of the
And-
lip.
Yeah.
I'm not in.
I thought
Oh, I guess it did shake. It did shake.
The whole thing shaked. Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, that's
not okay.
Even modified
15.
+2 is useless. So
15.
Dex,
Okay,
Dex
so
you want?
let me just quickly check
5.
the DC of that one. Oh, okay. You said 16 or 15?
15. Yes, 15.
15. Okay. All right. Due to this sudden lurch, this is clearly not what it was designed to do. You fall straight on your back prone, this thing just dropping out from underneath you, and you cannot catch yourself in time. So, Ghoster, you are now prone. Oyster, you fall in as well, and this is just incredibly unsuspecting. The whole floor shakes, and you fall backwards into this pit. So you are also prone. And the gerbils. They can't exactly go prone, but the whole rocketing of the arena throws them in as well, as everyone is now
just
within
a
this
mosh
pit.
This sounds wonderful.
Well, at least... No, he's still gonna die.
So, it is now the turn of gerbils number 4. They are going to use their movement to rush over to the delicious-looking feast that is Clam. They're going to once again
14 and
swarm
him.
over him. And they're going to start chewing. They're going to chew a lot.
Feed him to the...
Oh dear.
You got one more roll.
In all of the
Well, it's a net
confusion, the gerbils begin chewing each other. So,
They are rabid.
one. Yeah.
the whole swarm takes a collective 4 points of damage. Okay, and number 2, now in this pit with you, they notice a also prone otter
But not
folk,
bloodied.
similar to the one they had just been trying to snack on. So they're going to jump on top of Oyster and begin the feast
My son's favoritism.
down there. You're bloodied. Oh wait, no, Oyster
No, I'm
isn't
not.
bloodied, is he? Oh,
I
never
like-
mind, I'm sorry. I'm very
solid
sorry.
on health.
Fine.
Eat
The little
gecko.
buggers quickly move over and swarm around the prone dragonborn in full armor.
Advantage.
And they begin chomping at that armor.
Actually, oh wait, no, that's only being hidden because I
You're
have
on your
alert,
back.
which is cannot be surprised. Creatures do not gain advantage on attacks against you for being hidden. And since
They're
I'm on
not
the
hidden
ground,
though.
oh,
They're
yeah,
not
I was
on
facing
your
up.
back.
They are
Yeah, it would only-
you
it would
become
only be
prone when
like
they're
if-
attacking you.
It would only be like if him as a rogue went stealth and tried to sneak
okay.
attack you. It would negate
Yeah.
that.
Right, okay. So, they will begin chomping on you. That's cocked.
That's still an advantage. That was a 17. It landed on my end.
Yeah, but oh no, it was like the middle of it was
Okay.
pointing straight up for me. So.
Weird. It fell on my end.
Is this mine or is that somebody else's?
Ghoster,
Oh, dear.
I'm sorry. Ghoster, I'm sorry.
It's I still have a 25 for armor class, so
No, that's an...
Yeah, but that's a natural 20.
Oh, that
So that's
a murder
that's
monk
a
time.
critical. That,
wait,
that's a
They
critical.
came up from
No.
behind me, so I'm gonna use my tail.
You're on,
You're on your
back.
back.
You're on your tail.
Wait. Where? Did he fall on his back?
Yeah,
Yeah,
follow
I
that.
said he fell on his back.
Right.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, the tail would be useless then. Never mind.
So these little buggers have a nasty sting, and boy, are they not okay.
So
They
that's
begin
4d8,
swarming over you.
Isn't it?
Hold on. Let's see. No, that is 4d12.
Yeah, they can get in all those little armor chinks, can't they?
Cocked. So 1, 12,
Oh, Jesus.
I'm dead.
14, cocked,
I'm dead.
16. 16 points as they crawl into your armor and begin chewing on your body.
I only have 10.
So you are dead.
Oh no!
Wait, so 16... Oh, no. Yeah, no, that doesn't do anything. It has to be beat to half his natural armor. Okay.
So you're out.
I guess. Is
Reduced
that what
to
you do
0
when you're out of
HP?
health points?
Yeah, he's
I
below
don't have any
zero.
healing things.
Hold on. Check your...
When you hit 0, you enter an unconscious state where you have to start making death saving throws.
So roll a d20.
Well, the fight would be over because
Yeah,
unlike
can he
you,
not
there's nobody
quite.
to
He
res
can't
him.
get out of it, can he?
Oh?
What?
Gerbils are still in the fight. They're hungry.
Oh shit! Yeah, you have to beat the gerbils now.
Gerbils win.
Oh, well, that can...
Well, first let me make my death saving throw,
Yeah,
Okay.
which is a 19.
so
Yep,
you
you're
get one save.
Succeed.
2 more and you're
If you
up.
get another 2, you're up again.
Mm-hmm.
But they're still gonna attack me, so
Yeah.
maybe.
Maybe.
They're
That's
Okay.
Gerbils.
how it goes.
Okay,
That would be amazing if you actually managed to get both saving throws and then beat the shit out of the downed Clem.
Yeah.
um,
Well, actually, since it's the gerbils just went, which was 2, which is the last set of gerbils, it should be the arena time.
No. That was at the top of the round. That was the pits.
Oh,
Hmm.
okay.
But I do have to do this. Oh dear.
what's an oh dear?
Right, so the Warforged stands on the edge of the arena, and he is laughing his butt off. Like, this is insanely hilarious to him.
I don't say.
And so to keep things interesting, he motions to one of the guards. And,
For fuck's sake, who hurt you?
spinny floors. So once again, these floors, as they whip around 180 degrees.
Even after
So
15
that
feet
means-
of acid?
Mm,
Okay.
yeah, like it's not a smooth transition at all.
Yeah.
So everyone gets swapped in their positioning, and everyone who's still alive. Well, you're already prone, so it doesn't
We're both-
matter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you got lucky. Those gerbils that had been menacingly chewing on you are knocked clean off by this rapid movement.
Oh, thank God.
I see trees of green.
And they go flying back and smack into the wall.
okay.
And
All I need to do is get up.
they take 4 points of damage.
Got a serious question. When he's unconscious, do I have to beat his AC to stab him?
Yes.
Yes.
Or can I methodically just kind of pry around?
I would
think
say
that
yes
would be a
because it's
DM
full plate
question.
armor and Decidius is muted.
I would
Ask the current
say
DM.
yes. You still have to beat the AC, but
Okay.
That's
it
at
depends on the
advantage.
it depends on the situation. This is currently still combat because there are still combatants on the arena. So yes, you would have to beat it. If it was out of combat, if it was like he's unconscious, he's the only one, then yeah, you could sit and take time and just go like nah nah nah. But no,
Okay,
not
yeah.
while it's combat. But that's your ruling.
Yeah.
So that would now be Spot. Death saving throw, please.
Oh, please be good. Please
Come
be
on,
good.
Nat 1.
I'm not looking in real life.
God damn it.
Serious?
You make it. You make the death saving throw.
Oh,
Two.
thank God.
One more, and you're up.
One more, and you can get up and run for your life.
Okay.
We're definitely getting our
Oh, you
first
know I
copyright
am.
issue.
Okay, for what? Oh,
YouTube channel.
All right,
Who cares?
Oyster. Or actually, no, Clam. Clam has to do a death saving throw because he's not completely dead, and he makes it.
And I think, did I make, no, I think I lost the first one, so I have my one on one for each.
Yeah.
Okay, now for Oyster. He's going to get up. And not learning his lesson, he's just going to charge right at the swarm with charger attack.
Okay.
All
What's
in
the total on
slow-mo.
that?
12.
12. All right, yep, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Please, I need to skewer these little pricks. Ooh, that is 15.
15 points of damage. Ooh, good job. Let me just...
Gerbil shish kebab.
I now have the gerbil sword.
All right, so you
Half of them are still
charge
alive on
at
the
them.
sword.
You are mad and you want to kill them all, and you just come in swinging that rapier around, and you manage to kill off a good chunk of those gerbils. Half of them are dead, and they are not looking okay. The rest are kind of annoyed, but yeah, half the swarm is gone.
All right, so I can't use any more movement, and I used my. Oh no, I can still. I got up, I dashed, attack. I can still swing again.
Go for it.
Money, big money, big money, big money. Maybe they have a low AC. Does 10 do anything?
It barely hits.
Okay. 9.
9? All right. And now that you've made your strike, you quickly finish the rest of them off as you do a quick Z into the floor, or an O rather, as the last gerbils fall dead.
Okay. Right. And that ends my turn.
That ends your turn. All right.
Now it's Gerbil's
So-
turn to.
So, once again, the arena master lazily
no, the-
points at one of... No, it's the arena
Okay.
master's turn. Jeez,
Okay.
Clem.
I thought that was at the end of a
Anyway,
turn.
the arena
I'm
master
sorry.
lazily points to one more. Interesting.
I don't think we've seen this one yet.
No, yeah.
20 feet of acid.
So once
20
again,
feet of acid hole.
well, yeah. Once again, these pillars light up with electricity, arcing down to the ground. Nothing's there for them to strike, but it's pretty scary looking.
Like
I love how you say that so
style.
casually. Just pretty scary looking. Towers in the middle, just
All
going zappy
Probably
zappy.
Mortal Kombat or something with MIDI music.
So, the gerbils. They are hungry. And they are going to try and chomp, chomp, chomp at Clem.
Alright. Have at 'em, lad.
Does 9 hit?
No.
Alright, they don't hit. Wait, that's an advantage, I'm sorry.
Ooh.
Oh,
That
yep, they
hits.
hit.
Okay, that is
So-
2 deaths. Yeah. Wait, did
We'll just
I
say
meant
it's
1 and
1.
1? I'm at 1 and 1, aren't I? So 1 and 2.
1 and 2. Okay.
One success,
Those
2 failures, one more failure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Roll a d20.
For
That's
Saving
saving
throw,
throw,
final
please.
one.
final one.
See if you
Okay.
get up. That's not your
Come
final one, but
on.
we'll see
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
get up or not.
Come on, get up! That looked good.
You
he's
get up.
How much health does he
Groggily,
get?
you open your eyes. You are bleeding. You are bloody, but you are alive, and you are
You're
awake.
muted.
And everything is in pain. You have bite marks all across your body. Your armor loosely clings to you, and it hurts when you move your arms. But you're alive.
I wonder if I can loot.
Okay.
What if I loot points?
So
Get off from-
you would have your turn now, I believe, if I am not mistaken.
One sec, I'm just trying to find that for you.
I should have called Steven.
That's right. You could have, but you didn't.
Speaking the gerbils.
Using the mirror as a bonus action, it's not exactly...
Yeah, but he's
Oh,
out
no,
right now.
the guy
He's
who
out.
has the
He's
mirrors
down.
No, true, yeah.
Just
He's not
metagame
dead,
to find
he's
out
just
what
unconscious.
the price is.
You know what technically no, because it would be something I would have to determine. the
True,
price.
yeah. The roll. Yeah, the roll
And then
table.
C's power would only grow as he learns new abilities.
Yeah, you learned gerbil
Hit
swarm.
point.
just open up the hand mirror and just vomit
Summon
gerbils like a fire hose.
Okay, I know, Cora, I totally forgot what my range for lightning lure was again.
Your what?
Well, how much health does he have? now
Range
that he's
for
saved
lightning
himself?
No, one second,
Lightning
one
lure?
second, I'm finding out now.
That is 15 feet.
15 feet. Okay, I can pull at 10. I can pull people 10 though, so.
You have to still.
Yeah.
Apparently,
you would have to get
each
up first.
Each class gives proficiency at least 2 saving throws. The wizard, for example, is proficient in intelligence saves. As with skill proficiencies, proficiency in a saving throw lets a character add his or her proficiency bonus to saving throws made using a particular ability score.
So
that basically means you could use a.
That's just for
intelligence
saving
saving throws.
throws, by the way. I'm trying to find fucking death saving. The rules for
So
death saving throws.
if you can add it to that, or oh no, that's just standard saving throws. Never mind.
Yeah, because I'm proficient in
I'm trying to find
dexterity.
it.
Oh, okay. So that means I get an advantage for those saving throws or something.
Okay, one sec.
fine, because I've got a
If you
proficiency
roll
in
okay,
Constitution.
here we go. Menu, fuck off. Let you die. Stable. Okay, here we go. Okay. So this isn't the same as the old rules. You are now stable, but you will be remaining unconscious.
And with no one to revive him, it's just me versus the gerbils.
Now let me look at the rule for unconscious. So continue on, and I'll.
Continue on. All right.
So I'm stable. I'm not
He's
currently
unconscious.
dying, but I'm not going to be getting up anytime soon.
Yeah, no,
right.
you cannot get up on your own without a large enough window of time to regain consciousness. So
Oh,
you are
no.
out of the fight, but you're stable, which means that you can't die.
But
Well,
it could
I can
also be
choose
that
one.
I could be healed. If, you know...
Heal you.
Yep.
The gerbils, the gerbil cleric.
No. The king. So they have more of a show. He could heal both of us
I
a
don't
little
know,
bit to
I-
get us back in health.
We're not giving you more health. We've been over that. You're not getting
Yeah.
heals. We already said that in the Discord.
We'll see. Well, hold on. You know what? It's been long enough. That's cocked. Nope.
I call favoritism.
And then they food. Oh, this has been great so far, though. I've thumbs up.
I know
both of you.
Koro is doing good at this
Oh. Yeah, I
Okay.
really like this. It's
Clem,
it's
death
difficult,
saving
but
throw.
we're very evenly matched. A 2v1.
So for the death saving throw, what was that about adding proficiencies to that?
That might be.
Wait, did you just fail again?
Not necessarily.
Um.
I think that's just proficiencies in saving throws for like strength checks and shit. I don't.
Oh,
If you're muted, by the way, if you're trying to talk to Sidious, but
he's reading.
okay. Staring at me with this pretty.
This is the first
terrifying
time he's
pink
had to
eyes.
read this stuff in a long time.
I know.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry, but when have I ever had to use like skill save throws and stuff? No,
I don't know.
with
Alright.
saving throws. Skill proficiency in a saving throw lets a character add his or her proficiency bonus. No, so that's already this is already pre-generated with
Oh,
that. in
we were
Okay.
talking about death saving throws are straight 10 or above to succeed.
10
Okay,
or
so yeah.
below. If you hit a natural 1, it's 2 death
Yeah.
things added on. If it's a natural 20, it's 2 added on to the succeed.
You want to do the honors and hurl them across the room?
Yes. You fought
And so
nobly,
with
good sir, but you were crap.
And so with that, the gerbils dive in and devour Clem, leaving nothing but bones and cloth behind.
Can you play something from Dishonored? Play the drunken whalers theme from Dishonored, if you can find that, because we will end this fight against the rats to the Dishonored's drunken whaler.
Oyster! Your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna climb up the pit to the rat swarm. Seeing as that dragonborn is no longer a threat.
All right. Give me a quick athletics check for that. Unless you want to do your
Okay.
jump.
And what are the rules on jumps again? Like half your movement speed to vertical
You can
movement
jump
or
up
something?
half your movement speed.
Okay.
So
one.
that's 10 feet, so it would be half your movement
Yeah.
to jump out of there.
There we go. Gonna jump up. So that's gonna back. I think I can back up. Okay, I'm gonna come in. Yeah, so I'm gonna come around, charger strike the rat swarm.
Okay, give us an attack roll. Yep,
That's definitely
that
a
hits.
hit.
Let's do a damage.
13.
13? Okay, 1 second. Let me just find my pen.
And I'll roll for the next attack. Which, the next attack is an 8.
8
To hit.
to hit. An
Yeah.
8. Nope, that does not hit.
Okay.
So that was 13 damage on that one. Alright. Okay,
All right,
so you bound out of there, your strong young legs
Nice.
springing you up, and you quickly circle around and come at those gerbils hard, and you slice along the ground, knocking out a good half of those gerbils. But there are still some alive as they turn to you from your brother's bones.
All right.
Is that all your...
Yep, I did 2 attacks. The second one failed. Yeah.
Okay. Once again, that arena master, he seems to be enjoying himself. You've given him a great show. The crowd is going absolutely mental. It's been a while since the gerbils have come out. And he points again to those levermen.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
The crowd demands gerbils. Oh no! The gates open on the sides of the walls as 4 more gerbil swarms arrive.
It's one of your
Hungry gerbils.
It's like one of those moments where he's just like, yes, I might survive this. I lost everything, but I survived. And then, oh
The
no!
tidal wave.
And this fight by the end of this beautiful music. No.
I know.
If I was the
The
DM at
acid
this
pit is
point, I would
25
just be
feet
like,
deep.
yeah.
It's gonna start fucking with mechanics soon.
Oh, it already has. It already has. Oh, it really has now. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, so the gerbils are hungry and they are angry. And they are going to jump on you and begin to swarm and chew
20
and
AC.
attack.
So I still have a few
Nah,
more.
they don't-
How
they
many
don't
rounds
beat it.
has it been before I lose? Because I have 10 rounds of 20 AC.
I think this is the last one.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's been 3 rounds since you threw the vial, and that was quite a well into the fight. So I'd say
Yeah,
maybe
okay.
like 1 or 2 rounds.
Okay.
Well, the pit's 25 feet deep, so that would be 5 rounds. So, actually, no, you have 2 more
8.
rounds of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, nope. They chomp and they chew, but that armor of faith keeps you strong and keeps you alive.
Yeah. All right.
Praise be to Allah.
So with
Yeah.
so go ahead. You know what? Hold on. Nah, he doesn't do anything. Okay. Oyster, do your... wait, hold on. Oh, never mind. I'm sorry. These guys are going to dash. So, 10, 15, 20...
Finish off the dragonborn?
30, 35, 40, 45... No, they see the
you,
other
so
gerbils
they
and they're
go
like,
after you.
food. 50,
Okay.
55, 60. They don't quite make it. So, 5...
Oh, yes!
15,
Yes!
20,
I'm a
25,
wizard.
30, 35, 40, 45, 60. Oh,
I played it during the B team game when he was just pinballing around the place.
10, 25, 30, 35, 40,
That's what that song's called.
50,
Pinball Wizardom?
60.
That's going on the
Pinball
Spotify
Wizard.
playlist. That's going on the playlist.
I am slowly building
20,
themes for characters, by the way. And I feel like this is his theme.
60. Oh, for sure. Alright, and that is all that the swarms can do. Oyster? Let her rip.
Why is there an upside
Because
down
Ghoster
one?
can't really do anything unless intervention.
I think we're just misplaced it.
Well, and the fact that they would have to jump down 15 feet to really
Right,
come
that
after me.
I mean, they wouldn't really take any damage from that. They're small creatures. They're tiny. They're gerbils. Gerbils can fall a good distance.
Please, I need to look
And it's
through my
10 feet, not
inventory real
15.
quick.
It's 10.
Oh, okay. I thought you said 15 when we first started, but okay.
Nope, 10 feet.
It's
The
It's
active
defined by the grid.
pool is 15 now? No, it's
No,
20.
it's 20. The massive hole is 25.
Oh, 25.
I'm
Oh.
Acid hole, yeah.
Curious on what the DM would allow. Remember that Abulian golf club?
Yeah?
You know, these things are tiny.
Mm-hmm.
I know what you're gonna do.
I just blindly start swinging it. Start see how far I can send a swarm.
You know what? Go for it.
I'm gonna
at advantage.
I'm gonna try
Because
to hit
that is what that thing is designed for.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna hit group 3 into the pits. Oh yeah, that hits because it has no modifiers. So, an improvised weapon of a 1d. It hit with 12.
12? Yeah, okay.
And 1 damage as I send them into the pits.
Yep, no. You take that golf club, you look at it, you hold it in your hands, and you feel this is just right. And you whook, and launch those suckers into the pit.
Okay, and so that's my attack. Is my movement hampered by these little fuckers?
No, they're not grappling you. They're just swarming around your feet. They're very light. They're gerbils.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Fucking nugget. Charging attack. Come on.
Golf club swing.
4. At advantage, but that hits anyways. Yeah, so that was
it could
a hit.
get better.
Yeah, no, it's just a 4. 2
points of damage. And you knock them into the pit. All right. Let me just record that.
O'Meal is saving me even in non-canon fights.
Okay. So let me just... I forgot to chalk these guys
The
down.
burst of a meal just gives you a thumbs up from nowhere.
Okay, so here's what's happening. I'm fighting 5 swarms of angry gerbils right now.
Have fun with that.
I'm not
just
dead,
used my-
but I'm
I've just
currently
used the-
unconscious.
I've just used the golf club to hit 2 of the swarms into the pits where his unconscious body lays. They're hungry.
Just put them up your butt. Get a tube.
Yes.
I bought a gerbil.
That's how that works.
petting zoo.
Oh, hey,
Richard
also
Gere
don't
can
forget
do
that
it, I can
Clam got
too.
eaten by gerbils.
Yeah, Clem was eaten
Oh yeah,
to
he
death
got
by gerbils.
eaten by gerbils.
Clem is dead?
Yeah, he has a
Clem,
pile of
Clem is dead.
bones.
Celebrate!
I know, right?
All right,
you
so
were
you
saying
come...
that.
Heal me!
No, wait. And that was a charger attack, so that's +5. So that would be a total of what?
Did you
9 damage on there?
2 plus 5, 7. So 7 on...
7, okay.
Total of 7 on 2.
He's got some people over, I think, so he
Okay.
mutes
Keep going.
himself a
So
bit.
you come charging in, tail dragging along as you
I
just
muted him.
whap
What
Yeah,
about
it's
more
Coro? Did Coro
gerbils
get
into
muted
that hole.
suddenly?
No.
You know,
Yeah,
Clem,
I
if
keep
that
coughing,
arena
like,
comes
coughing,
up,
that's why I keep
you're
muting myself.
screwed because they're all bunched together now.
There's a 20-foot or 25-foot hole of acid that's destroyed the mechanisms to that. If that thing comes up,
Ah,
I
you
didn't say
never
it
said that.
destroyed
You
the
just said that.
mechanisms.
well,
It's damaged them for sure, but they're not
Yeah.
completely destroyed.
it will catapult you into the ceiling. Swing.
All right.
Goddamn metal clouds.
Is that all of Oyster's turn?
Yeah.
All right. Gonna go ahead and 3. Once again, that disco ball of glory descends from the
I'm not
ceiling.
facing it.
No, you are not, but the gerbils are. Oh, that one fails. Succeeds. One succeeds. That one is cocked. Yep, he makes it. So. Yeah, that was 4. There's 4 gerbils. 4 gerbils? 5 gerbils. Yep, okay, so, number 6. That ball descends from the ceiling, and all the gerbils kind of look up at it. What is that? What's that coming from the ceiling? I have no idea. And they are completely confused and distracted. And... nope. So, let me just check my turn order here, because it just got a whole lot more complicated. With, 4 additional swarms of gerbils.
Oh, cute.
Cute as they try
Swarm
to
number
murder us.
4.
Oh no, I meant
Swarm
cute
number
as in,
4
like, you have to
is
deal with four
really, really
things.
mad that you got away, and he's going to dash all the way up to you.
Okay.
Or they, rather. And,
Yeah.
that's all they can do. Swarm number 2. They're not happy about getting knocked into the pit, so they're gonna climb out. Let me do a quick...
Oh,
Oh yeah, they climb out. And use their movement to climb out on a dash. Number 3.
Oh my god.
These are gerbils. They're hungry. And they see a dragonborn in the middle of the arena. They're gonna
middle of the
scamper
hole.
over. Middle of the hole. They're gonna crawl all over you, and they are going to start chewing. Chompity chompity. Nope. Nope. No, they can't get through that armor. It's confusing the heck out of them, and it's thick. All right, and
Armor!
6. All
Just
right,
wait for
now
that to
6.
It's gonna end up being you're the only one who's survived just because of the armor. They're all just gonna be swarming at you, but
Tasty,
none of them can
tasty
beat you.
otter. Tasty, tasty otter. Number 6 is gonna start chewing.
18. You gotta beat 18.
Nope, they do not. They climb onto you, but that magic holy armor is keeping you alive.
One more round. Yeah, one more round with that.
Yep, okay. And these guys... 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Yep.
Wow.
They're hungry too.
Wasn't it?
They're hungry too.
Not good.
They're swarms. What did you
I'm gonna win
expect
by
would
default.
happen?
Gonna win by
Snuggles,
default.
lots of snuggles.
19.
Hasn't hit yet. I think next round it'll hit.
Round after, actually.
Yeah.
Okay. That is everything the gerbils can do. Oyster! How are you gonna get yourself out of this one?
He's like currently in that space. You know where you see people where they do like the beard of bees? It's like that, but his entire body.
This is
Just a
gerbils.
matter
Covered in
sentient
gerbils, too.
Oh
Don't
my
forget they're
God.
foaming at the mouth.
With number 2, 4. There's no modifiers, so.
Okay, number 4. They see it
Number
coming.
2.
They quickly dodge. Number 2? Oh, okay. Well, yeah,
Yeah.
regardless. Wait, hold on. Number 2. They were...
Oh wait, no, they were
No, they
stunned.
weren't.
So that's one of the. Yeah, it was two, there was a group that was stunned.
No, two
by the
climbed
ball.
out. It was 4. Or no, yeah, it was 6.
Okay.
Yeah, 6 was stunned.
Okay. And I'm gonna back up, and I'm gonna.
They were
charge.
distracted, not stunned.
Yeah, so I'm gonna back up a few steps, and then I'm gonna charge at number 6. So I think that's an advantage.
Give me, you know what?
Oh.
Give me a strength check for that, because you're kind of covered in gerbils.
11.
Oh yeah, you knock them off.
Okay, so kind of need to put myself. And so I basically backed up, and then I'm charging at the stunned one, which is number 6. So
Number 6, okay. And
And-
distracted, not stunned. So go
Yeah,
ahead and do
so-
that at advantage.
oh fuck me. God.
Jeez, Clem.
Okay. Yeah, so it's 11 that hits.
Yep, that
One
hits.
was me fucking the dice about. So.
And that was a charging hit. So go
Yeah.
ahead and do your
6 total.
Okay.
On 6 on 6
total. What about the rapier's normal damage addition?
Oh, that was the golf club. I'm knocking that fucker into the pit.
Oh, golf club. Oh, okay. You're gonna knock 6 into the pit? Alright.
Yeah.
So... Yep, yeah, you totally do that. You send them flying into that pit. Yep, right down there. And they kind of land... The crowd is loving this. They are going nuts. You're running around with a golf club, throwing gerbils around left and right.
Oh, no.
Okay, so that was Oyster's turn? Is that everything you want to do?
That's all I can do.
All right.
Break down and pray, which I don't have any divine interventions with.
You can always pray. Once again, the arena
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh my god, no!
The Dungeon Master loves his gerbils, and he loves his gerbils.
That's a 1, thank god!
Everything arena
Please
is
tell me
fine.
he's running out of gerbils. Fuck off!
He is
Well, he has
running
a
out of
chance.
gerbils.
He has the chance for nine gerbils.
Yep, he has a total of 9 gerbils. So one more gerbil joins the fray. That's number
Oh my
7.
god, what the hell? I'm doing all nice, I just start putting these things around.
I like to imagine the
Hey,
camera
something like that.
slowly pans out as he's just leoparding the swarm.
And then it just cuts to credits.
Well, it's gonna cut to credits real quick here in a second.
Why?
Okay. You know what?
Displease your beasts.
Hold on.
Just
I'm sorry. Just let me
This
do
isn't
this.
Locan's
sorry.
arena. He doesn't have access to fair creatures.
Oh. Right. So, the arena master kind of motions his warforged close, and he whispers to him. And the warforged nods, and he gets up from his seat, trundles over to the edge of the arena, and he's gonna
Oh.
jump in.
Oh god!
oh, this for a fuzzy dust creature.
Which
He
one
jumps into the arena, and you would
Warforged.
see as he does, there is a bit of a shimmer around the edges of the arena as he plops himself down and begins trundling in with a full... Well, no, he doesn't trundle. He dashes. He straight up dashes. So... 60. Yep, that's a full dash. Oh, yep. Okay, thank you. I'm going to need a
You
couple
can
of
borrow a
things.
Verkan. You can borrow a Verkan.
Doesn't the scarecrow fit better?
This is fun as fuck.
I'm
Don't
gonna
like
win
it,
by
but it's
default!
fun.
Yay!
Well, there's going to be
technically-
some better stakes for the Mad King's arena when we do that.
Yeah. They better not be
Because you
gerbils.
guys, no, it's just a straight fight between you guys because there is a fate point on the line.
A what?
Okay,
I'll tell you
Don't worry
after.
about it.
Ooh.
All right.
Sounds cacophony.
So that will be his turn, and he ends up at the top of the turn order. At the very top of the turn order.
Wow! He fought above a 20. He's got to have some good initiative.
So...
Wait, I'm still on my back, aren't I?
HP
Yeah, I'm still on my back.
I think you're unconscious.
Yeah, he's unconscious.
No, yeah,
Because I was
he's
thinking,
unconscious.
if I was on my stomach, then my tail has an automatic reactive, so I could just, slap things. But unfortunately, I'm on my
but
back,
you're
so I
not.
can't use my tail.
Yeah, you're kind of screwed in
Just
that regard.
on his stomach, just a blender
So,
in the pit
number
as gerbils enter.
4. Okay, 4 is once again going to climb up onto Oyster and try to chompy chomp chew. 17? That does not hit.
Just misses.
Alright. Next up is number 2, also joining that fray. He's hungry, hungry, hungry.
Just go ahead and...
No, he doesn't hit either. And who else? Number 2. Oh, I already did that one. 3. Dang it. Yeah, 3. Okay, 3 is going to try and once again eat its toughly armored prey. Nope. They are thoroughly confused with that armor, and doing so, they're tired of chewing on this tin can. So they're going to turn around, and they're going to use their movement to get right up to that wall, to get ready to climb it.
This is just brutal!
6 climbs the wall at the cost of their dash to get right up on you, and they're on you, but I'm not going to stack them up any higher because that's dangerous.
Aww. I was gonna pull out the pizza theme.
You should.
What?
Should we get the platforms out? The height platforms.
Okay, and number 1 is going to climb on and chompy chomp chomp. He does not hit you. You guys are pretty well armored. These guys do not have a very good attack.
Especially like get bored and maybe they'll swarm the fucking Warforged.
You assume that will happen. Oh, and now it's number 7. They're going to dash.
Oh, that's right. They were there. I didn't even notice them because I didn't see them past the beautiful walls.
And that's what they're going to do. They're going to get ready to join the horde. And... Oyster! What are you going to do?
Or let's send.
On what?
How about? Is there enough range to send number 6 into the Warforged?
Do you really want to do that?
He said it, make him do it.
Doubling down. Let's do this.
Oh God.
Do it. Okay, you smack him. Give me damage.
1 on number 6.
All right.
And I'm gonna
They go flying and land on that poor Warforged.
I think this is becoming the most absurd fights yet.
Well, it doesn't help. We have 9 packs of gerbils.
The actual battle is long over.
Unless someone
this is
get
just
revived.
for fun.
over, but they're on me. They're
For
on me.
shits and
So,
giggles.
okay. And
Right, this is
I'm
for
gonna
fun. No,
strength-
you're done.
I've had a long dumber.
Oh,
I had
okay.
an
Serious.
unhappy fight between 2
Why is it getting
druids and
faster?
2
This
sponges.
is just for fun now.
Okay.
Wait,
This is
well,
how
do I
I've
have to be here
won.
then?
I've technically won, but I want to see if I
Well,
live.
if you want to see what happens.
Wait, I can watch the stream later, or recording,
Alright.
so...
So
Well,
yeah,
okay,
I'm gonna.
but you know, you got to see what the Warforged is gonna do.
I got a strength check. I got a strength check to break for the
Unless you have to
swarm.
go. Like if you have to go, then
12 to break out of the swarm.
yep.
As I charge at number 7, 4 into the Warforged.
This is a bad idea.
I
But
don't
okay.
care. I've won. I want to see how I die. 18 with the charging of 10 on number 7.
10 on number 7 total.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no, you come running up and just look. All of those gerbils go flying into the Warforged, and the Warforged is giving off this creepy grin. Like it's weird. You wouldn't think a Warforged would grin like that, but they do.
I'm picturing like this Home Alone-esque sort of thing of just like a ton of gerbils slapping against the face.
It's just been like.
All right, is that all you want to do?
I've tagged, I've dash attack. That's all they can do.
Okay.
I could move a little bit back, but there's no point. That Warforged is probably not happy.
You say that, but you don't know what's going to happen.
I know I don't, but you know I make assumptions left and right, and so God help me if there's a 6 involved.
It's dangerous. Right, so Arena Master's turn. Once again, he points. He points, and oh, does he point?
Oh, thank God! I don't know what 2 does, but
all right. So, da 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 da. The pit groans and groans and groans, and there's a loud crashing sound as the floors fall away in these circles. The dragonborn and the gerbils left in the pit fall, and there's a loud crash, distant but loud crash at the bottom of a cavern.
I know what needs to be done.
These pits are now bottomless. Any creature in them will fall and die.
Oh, I'm getting flashbacks.
Well, good game, good game. Would you like to do something?
Down the pit.
You made it.
Traditional character toss.
It was a good battle.
Is this going to become a thing now? Is this going to become a thing now? Like, if somebody dies in the main campaign, it's going to be, well, there you go, good sir.
Yep. Yes.
Well, it was a good game, Ghoster, but the dice have spoken.
The dice have spoken.
Okay,
and I did try to play my level, and I think I did good.
Or every humanoid that is
amazing.
The one of the acts
really did
are
good.
gerbil swarms. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are gerbil swarms.
As a fighter, you did really well, especially against a combo that had a cleric with them.
Yeah.
Templar.
So he's not a healer cleric, so if he was like a
Please congratulate you on your win, Clem. On the YouTube comments.
What's that?
Still.
Reese is saying congratulations to your win. Yeah.
It's not
no,
over
but the thing is, like, the first 3 rounds of him throwing magic missiles at me bloodied me.
Oh,
like,
no,
by that round, I was bloodied, and I was running on low health points the entire game.
It's magic missile, man.
I didn't realize that auto hit until Ashaka taught me the ways of the magic missile.
Very well.
Alright, well, let's finish this one up. And then we can do an after interview. Over that stand over there.
Oh, yeah.
So that was your turn?
Yep.
Okay, here we go. So that Warforged, from his hip, draws a short sword. And he is just going to swing it around him at Gerbil's number 6. So, yep, that hits. And he does 8 points of damage. He cleaves off a good portion of those gerbils swarming around his legs. He's not entirely happy at you, but he's having a grand old time just murdering these little beasts.
He's so close to the pit, though. I'm pretty sure I can push. I
mean, if you really want to.
I'm gonna! I don't know who he is, but he's gonna die.
All
I don't
right.
care if he was my only way out of here. I'll feed gerbils until I die of old age.
And now, because he knows what these poles do, he is going to try and shake off his gerbil menace. Oh yeah, he shakes him off. And he is going to move away from the pits towards the center of the arena.
He's still basically 10 feet from the edge of that pit. I can shove 10 feet.
We'll see what happens. I don't know if that's a good idea or not.
I don't care.
But, you know, it's up
He's
to you.
silver. You kill silver.
Number 4. Oh, number 4 fell out of the arena, so unless I am... Oh, yeah, they fell. So 4 is out of the battle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a
You
10
home runned him into the pit.
Okay.
Yeah. So number two, you are a tasty treat, and they are going to right past the Warforged and onto you, and it's time to chew. This is your last round with the
I imagine, yeah.
armor.
Unless it's over,
Yeah, okay.
I don't know.
And we'll say it's the last round.
Okay.
Oh dear.
They start attacking each other.
Once again, these hungry gerbils start eating each other.
To see
Chompy,
what
chomp,
that mob
chomp,
looks like.
chomp. And number 2. Two or number 3? Number 2. Yep, okay. So they have full range. So that would be 2d6. That's 4.
When I change to this avatar,
7. And yep. Okay. And that group takes 7 points of damage.
Okay.
They are now looking weaker than before. Half of them have consumed the other half. All
Truly
right.
like gerbils.
Go back to the
Yeah.
camera real quick.
And that one is also out of the fight. That's out of the fight. Number 6.
Oh, turns out
6 is not happy that you home runned it, and you are just not its best friend. Oops. If that's a natural one, they will go flying into the pit.
No! No!
Chomp time. 15. Nope, that does not hit. That was their go. 1.
There's so many tipped over gerbils.
Just assume if they're tipped over, they're on you.
Yeah.
1. Hungry gerbils. They're going to try and chew at your legs and feet and ankles. And they do not make it. Number 7 also going to come and get right on top of you. Nope. Go ahead.
All right. Okay, strength roll to break the swarm because there's several on me this time. +3, so 12.
Yeah, you just barely weasel your way out of these gerbils. There are so many now, it's becoming harder and harder to get out.
Okay, so with the rest of my movement, I'm gonna kind of walk probably about here or something. That's what I have left for movement, perhaps.
Yep.
And okay, and I'm gonna put the golf club over my shoulder, grab out the rapier for the hit, but I'm using Dasher, not to attack. Actually, I don't even. Yeah, so I'm using Dasher to try to shove the Warforged down. Charger to try to shove the Warforged down the pit. So opposing strength checks, I think.
If you want to shove them, that's going to be a strength check.
Okay.
So.
14.
Oh no.
Oh.
Right.
This is how I
You
die.
charge at the Warforged, and he, without even looking, puts his hand behind him and snatches you by the throat and pulls you in front of him. And he looks you in the eye and just says, "I'm here to kill gerbils," and throws you at the pack of gerbils. So once again, you are in the swarm. Good job. All right.
All right, I'll take his lead from here and try to kill the gerbils. Thank you, Deciduous.
Is that the end of your turn?
No, I guess I did one dash. I'm gonna, let's see, for number 7, into the pits with them. 16,
Oh yeah, no, you totally.
I don't know, +2 if it matters, but...
Number 7? Yep, nope. You knock number 7 clean into that pit, and it's just gerbils falling, just all the way down the hole until you hear at the bottom of the pit.
I never thought the golf club would be so fucking useful.
Gerbils, man.
I know.
You found like the one of 3 uses this thing has.
Ooh.
All right, it's time for the arena master.
Release the swarm. Okay,
Oh, disco
thank God,
ball.
no. That was. I don't think I was looking. I'll throw a wisdom saving throw just to be safe. When
Yeah, you can see it. It's a big disco ball. Like, this thing's huge.
oh
no.
0.
Wait, what was it? What was it?
So, this ball descends from the ceiling once again, and you look up. It wasn't that big before. There's no way it was that big before. And you become distracted by this glowing, glittering orb of light. You have disadvantage on attacks now for the next turn. Let me just roll for gerbils.
I tried to push the Warforged in the pit.
That's cocked.
He got a nat 20 on the save, grabbed me by the throat, and just yelled at me, "I'm here to kill gerbils."
I know, I heard that.
None of the gerbils are distracted. They are honed in.
They have their
Warforged.
prey.
Nah, he's fine.
They can smell blood.
Okay,
Smell the
So-
blood.
we're up to the top of the turn order. The Warforged is going to attack number 6 with his
Might be sick.
short sword. He's going to swipe at number 6. And that hits. And he does 5 points of damage to number 6. I think that might kill off all of 6. Let me quick. Oh no, they're still up. Alright, and he's going to use the second attack to finish off number 6. He just barely makes it. Alright. And, oh, yep, no. Those gerbils are dead. He just takes his sword and shish kebab. There are now a bunch of gerbils on the end of his sword.
Okay.
Okay, so let's see. Number 2 is still on you, so you can just go up and attack. Let's see. Half of them are dead. Okay, yep. And your magical armor is down 17.
Down to 18. 18 I have.
Okay, so they don't hit. All right.
Well, at advantage. I'm distracted, aren't I?
Oh yeah, that's right. Nope, they don't hit.
Okay.
Okay, and now number 1 is going to also chomp, chomp, chomp.
Just remember his holy armor is gone at this point.
Yep, I told them already.
No, they do
Down
not
to
hit.
18. Okay.
So those gerbils, no, they don't have it. They just do not have it.
Alright.
Despite your holy armor dissipating around you, these gerbils, they've just watched a ton of their little rabid friends get knocked into pits, sliced, and shish kebabbed. And they're scared, but they're trying. They're scared but trying. It is now your go, Oyster.
4. 19. Let's throw that at the one currently under me.
All right, number 1
Into
is
the pit.
knocked into the pit.
Alright, and for a final bit of show, since this one is clearly on me, take a few steps back.
Strength saving throw or strength check.
Oh, okay,
Get them off of you because they're swarming you.
10 with one swarm on me.
Yep. You just barely slip out from underneath them. Their teeth kind of,
All right.
their claws slipping away.
And as a final charger attack on 2, just for dramatic effect. It's cocked. It was 13, but it was like really, like almost cocked. So.
All right, I'll do that.
18.
Oh yeah, that hits.
All right.
As they fall into the pit, the crowd has gone nuts. They are laughing, they are drinking, they are cheering. The Warforged turns to you and grabs around your waist.
Uh-oh.
You gonna resist it?
He was here to kill Gerbil, so no.
Alright. He grabs you by your waist and hoists you above his head. Champion! He shouts as he shows you to the crowd like some kind of child. And he walks over to the edge to the door of the arena and pounds on it and carries you out.
That was beautiful! Fucking hell!
Steve just sits and watches this and thinks, what a day. What a normal day for me.
Yeah, because Steve can see everything because of the reflective surface of the arena.
And as I've said before, for Steve, everything is canon.
Omnipresent.
Oh, geez, this is going to be funny the next time Clem asks him anything.
Hey, I saw your brother. I saw your brother. He won against a ton of rabid gerbils and you died.
Oh my. Oh, that was.
And so the crowd's cheers fade away. The darkness lifts. And it was all a really weird dream as Oyster comes to in his cell, ready for the next battle in Vokan's arena.
The smell of shit wafts through the air.
Yeah.
Oh my god. So yeah, this wasn't a Mad King's fight, so you don't get anything for this. This was solely just for funsies. But you get something, Cora.
Yay!
One, you showed me how much of a good DM you've
Definitely.
done. One, I'm really proud because it's like you're using a similar style to me, which, you know, I sort of really like that. It's not like all just about gameplay. You are ignoring and throwing new rules in just for, you know.
It's a game, it's for fun.
Yeah.
Sir, follow me.
And I'll go to the kitchen where there's lore or some bullshit.
That arena and those characters are now canon.
Yes.
Should I move the camera?
The location.
Oh yeah. Well, you know, it is a pretty big city. I mean, there was a large crowd. I'm thinking probably Gurn Ulum.
Gurn Ulum.
Yes.
All right then. So I want you to write me out a full bio for each of those two characters, and I want you to make 4 more traps for the arena, so it rounds up to 12.
8. Oh, 4 more. Yeah, that's 10.
10, sorry. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I can do that.
10 traps. I want you to write out a description for the area outside of it as well.
Mm.
You know, like the barrack / you know, armory and the entrance area.
Sweet. And yeah, this is all of the dwarven cities are underground, right?
Yes, they're all holds under the ground. So imagine like cliche dwarvenish structure.
Oh yeah, for sure. Alright.
Stone and steel.
Can I come back yet?
You didn't have
Yeah,
to leave.
you didn't have to leave.
I don't think it's secret. It's all on stream, very directly.
Oh, that was funny. The gerbils.
So yeah,
Gerbils.
congratulations. Gurn Ulum now has a fight pit.
Nice.
Suddenly Callus
Ranthar
really
and
wants to
Granite
go there.
Heart.
Well,
And
so
your
I'm guessing
character
Clem
is
died
fit.
then?
I will say,
I'll go get Clem.
he is going to be, because of the
Clem,
position and
yes.
like the size of the arena and that. I'm going to say that he is going to be one of the council of Gurn Ulum,
Council? Okay.
which means he has quite a bit of position of sway because he'd have to be a pitmaster.
Right. Okay. Well, I will do that then.
So you need to give me like backstory.
I'll need a little bit of
I'll
need a little bit of backstory for the region.
Oh yeah, no, we
and-
can sit and knock that out if you want, like whenever.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Anything else we
what
should
time
get
is
on
it?
stream?
I hope you'd enjoyed this. I can't wait until we go back to the main game, but for now we're just doing
Oh, I know,
one shots over Christmas. Ice cream. What a wonderful world.
I have to go get Clem.
Yeah.
Before I shut it off?
Clem, you didn't
Oh, well.